It's two races?
I guess. I haven't seen it.
I'm like, huh?
Just LMK when we live.
MLK.
MLK.
MLK when we're live. Yes,
That's
sir.
a good idea.
That's an awful lot of dreams.
I'm trying to think of like, there's got to be a shirt that you could do with like MLK, LMK. But like,
What's LMK?
let me know.
I thought you meant LK, like Last Kings.
That's
Tigers
lit
brand.
too, yeah.
Remember that?
Dude, how tapped in with raps past am I having interviewed Young LA and Travis Porter in the last week?
You interviewed Travis Porter?
Uh-huh.
There's no way you knew anything about them.
I knew about them. They actually had a ton of huge songs that I didn't even realize were them.
Yeah. Bro, what? You should have asked them about the original director's cut of the Make It Rain video. They had to fucking, like, it was so raunchy.
Are you talking about the one that was the whole top floor of that hotel with Tyga in it and
that
shit?
was,
that
Hey
was the
Ladies.
lit one.
That-
They talked about that on the Travis Porter interview. I think we are live now, and it was fucking. It just sounded like the craziest thing ever. They said Nipsey just pulled up like on some regular shit. Meek Mill's in the video, like barely even doing a cameo, just showing love real quick.
Because there's just hella bitches in that video.
There's like 200 girls, and they have the whole top floor of a hotel. God, can you imagine what kind of trouble they could have got in there?
That sounds like an amazing time.
I know, just bathing.
That sounds like my everyday life. Just me
bathing
and
in
200
ass.
girls.
Yeah,
You know?
that's hot. That's why we bring you around.
Yeah, honestly.
Wow, AD just came in
AD
bearing gifts. Look at
AD
this.
comes in bearing gifts.
Wow, look at this. This
It's
is a
Black
light up
History Month.
sign.
Adam should be giving us gifts.
What's going on, guys?
Start without me.
Yes, we did start without you,
just
Armand.
started.
Courtesy of the homie Miko.
Wow, look at this.
Fire.
It's gonna light up. You're gonna plug it into something.
Plug it up.
Damn,
This is fire already.
AD out here in tech class.
What if it should just exploded?
That would be a movie. We'll go viral. my fucking head gets blown off real quick. Dude, I got my
this is
seat all
hard.
high so that they can see me better. It looks good when I look over at the camera, but then at the same time, it's like, why the fuck am I so high up? I'm trying to be like, you know.
Yeah, I need to get higher.
Oh shit, he's ripping the fucking thing off like
fire.
it's an iPhone.
I need a high rollers one.
Oh
Let's
wait,
go.
what we plug it up to? Computer?
It's a USB.
Anything that's
USB?
USB.
You might have to check our story if you want to see what it looks like.
plug
We
that,
might not be able to
plug
plug
that,
it
plug that.
in the vicinity of this podcast. Damn, look at that.
Fire.
Plug talk.
Oh, Aiden's got a remote too.
And they
That's
got a
fucking
remote.
lit.
Yeah. Courtesy of the homie Miko, man.
Shout out Miko.
Yeah.
Big drip. That was fire. Hey,
Did you open up my Red Bull?
you hit his Red Bull?
I waterfalled it though. I waterfalled it. I'm
right.
sorry.
That's grimy.
That look
shit
fire
there.
right there.
Damn, look at us.
we got to put that somewhere.
Oh, I
we're in
need
business.
I need a high rollers one for sure.
Oh shit.
That's fire.
Check out our story.
made those
It'll be
by
on our
hand?
stories.
That's fire.
You make them by hand.
I make a lot of arts and crafts projects.
He
as
made
well.
my logo too. It's in there. It's dope.
I will say that AD has he just has so many connections.
He's
So many
empowering a
things.
new person that he met on Instagram every week.
No, I know this nigga forever.
Honestly, same though.
He ain't new.
He's not new to this. He's true to this.
I knew him over a decade. He's actually a dope ass producer and shit too.
Oh, for real?
But he make mirrors now too. So
That's fire.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
this-
you got to attack the game from all angles. Honestly,
we got an important question that we got to ask here. Also, here's a candle.
A Hennessy candle. It's like that.
Oh, hey, we never have a candle
Spark
on
that
here.
up.
Let's spark
Spark
that thing
that
up,
up.
man. We never.
Does it really smell like Hennessy?
I was sipping Hennessy.
I don't know if I necessarily want it to all the way smell like
A Hennessy
anyway.
candle. Let's go.
Yeah, spark that bitch up.
Sipping Hennessy.
I need to upgrade my. I need to upgrade my rolling game, man. This nigga AD is just bust down, man.
I went on a little
Come on,
I'm
man.
trying to get like AD, man.
I went down
Trying
the
to get like
YNW Melly fucking rabbit holes listening to that album the other day. What a beautiful. What, that's such the
This
best
smells
album.
amazing.
Damn, look at that, bro. We got a candle.
Candleholics.
We've been in the game for a long time, and now we got a candle.
Candleholics, real
Why
candle.
you gonna put the candle
shit.
by you, man? Put it in the
Oh,
middle.
I was just smelling
Damn.
it.
Let me smell it.
It smells good.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
You did exactly what I was trying to avoid.
This is your first time near an open flame?
Apparently.
Holy shit.
You did
That was worth
I'm about to say somebody clip that. That's good.
that right there was worth the first 10 minutes of this podcast being a total mess. Was to see you snort fire. I didn't even know that was possible. Housephone been telling people to snort fire for years, but you took it literal.
I still smell it.
He's selling fire that you put up your nose. You just
think-
put a fire up your nose.
I think my nose hair is like burnt right now.
Probably did, yeah.
That's a great idea. I hate nose hairs. Anyway, something I want to talk about before we really get too deep into this podcast.
How the
is-
white man drugged me.
I drugged the house phone
in the middle of the podcast.
and unfortunately, then I left, so I wasn't able to take advantage of his body. But talk about getting drugged by me.
So I don't really take edibles like that and shit like that. And he just passed me one. I thought it was gonna be like not that big of a deal. You feel me?
I've been taking 2 or 3. Like,
bro,
you feel high off it. But
I
not too crazy.
legit thought that I was on acid or something, bro. I was like, this nigga gave me some other type of drug, bro. Like I was tweaking. I started having like, I went into like weird conspiracy theory, like YouTube wormhole in my head. Though I'm like the government released COVID-19. They're about to do some new world order shit,
right?
And they're about to like. I was thinking all this is why I'm just sitting here doing the live stream. I'm like,
amazing.
I'm
You
like,
see why I didn't take
I'm
it?
like, they're about to enslave all of us and put us in the fucking the
Dude.
Denver airport.
I'm not gonna lie. The other night, I got really high and I went to bed and I had a fucking dream, which I don't really dream that much to be honest, because I usually face a blunt immediately before I go to sleep. I had a dream, and I'm not gonna say the rapper because it's too morbid, but there was like a rapper that I'm friends with, and in the dream, this op had basically cut this rapper's head off and sent me a video of him with this rapper's decapitated head, holding him by the hair. This is what I woke up thinking was real momentarily.
Did you text your ass? He told her to post it up in your dream.
No, but also I don't think I consider the snitching implications. Like I didn't know what to do with that footage.
Well, yo,
because it's certainly
so
notable.
the rapper that got decapitated was your op, and then one of your
No. The rapper is somebody I'm cool with. One of his ops had caught him lacking, cut his head off, and then sent me a video on Instagram, I guess, of him waving this rapper's head around.
You've been watching too much TV.
I mean, can we just go ahead and jump into one of the first stories that basically kind of happened?
Pretty similar to that.
Uzi Marcus's brother.
Oh yeah.
That was on Instagram Live.
The most important thing about this is the fact that Jason sent me this link and I watched this full video while I was at Lena's fucking relative's house, and I'm sitting there just watching on my phone, and I didn't realize that I was going to see multiple dead bodies. And even after I watched it, I didn't realize that they were underage and completely butt naked. That's what they're saying, that the girls were like 16 and 15.
Why were they even around this like 29-year-old man?
You know what's crazy too is when I first started watching the video, I low key thought that was like he had like a blow up doll or something. I was like,
some fake shit.
I thought he had like a fake like a what's the motherfuckers?
Like a sex doll. Or
Yeah,
something.
like one of them sex dolls. And I was like,
some
oh, this is a
regular shit.
person.
By the time you sent the link, by the time I checked the link that you sent, all the videos were deleted.
Nigga, that was on
yeah.
YouTube. Bro.
I know it was deleted though. By the time I clicked on
I
it,
couldn't believe it. It had been up for like 4 hours and it hadn't been taken down yet when I saw it. And I tweeted like multiple screenshots from the video, and then everybody flipped the fuck out. I'm like, okay. I sent it to Yassi actually, and she was like, Adam, delete that.
yeah. Thanks,
So,
Yassi.
yeah, that was a weird
Thanks for having
thing
some
to
sense
witness
of-
on the internet. But apparently, like, we don't know how the situation went. I know AD probably is like feeling for the guy who murdered the two girls.
I am not feeling for him.
Yeah,
Don't
because
say that.
Because he
No,
could
no,
imagine,
no,
like,
no,
in
no,
his
no.
mind, like if
Do
he
not
could
put that
totally
on me,
have
nigga.
two
No,
girls trying
no.
to set him
No,
up.
no,
So
no,
AD's
no, no,
like,
no.
You know what? I feel like what he's going through, man. I've been there.
I don't feel that one.
You never had two girls try to set you up and you just had to take their lives just
No.
to keep living? No?
Relax.
You never had to do that?
No, I never had two.
have you?
trying to set me up?
Sound like something white people would do.
Go to the streets. No, as we have seen in that video, that is not the case. In fact, it appears that the victims were white. Also, the one thing that really tripped me out is the fact that the girls' bodies looked all fucked up and bloody and bruised. Like, it doesn't seem like he just shot them. It seemed like he like bludgeoned them to death or something.
I don't know. That shit was weird, man. He tried to say that Uzi Marcus is the one that set him up.
Even though I guess he's in prison right now.
I mean, who, Uzi Marcus?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what they're saying.
So now they're going to be presumably in the same jail.
That could be a good collab, yeah.
Him and his brother collabing.
Things
in
could start
jail.
going down. Yeah, can we just, every week when we come in here, can we just talk about different episodes of World's Most Dangerous Prisons that we've watched?
I've never
Such a
seen the
sick
show.
Bro, I love that
Gotta
show.
watch it, man. You just got to sit there and just think about not being in jail while you watch it.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's amazing.
I seen one where they put this guy in solitary confinement and he was so bored And so out of his mind, he would literally cut himself to go to the hospital to get
So he could
fucking
get out.
air and shit for a little bit at a
felt
time
that.
and stuff.
Yuri, can you bring me my Starbucks? But yes, that is that. Well, that's I don't know what to
That
say
seems
about
like
that. But
that
that's
seems like
fucked.
a pretty logical thing to do if you are in solitary confinement.
No, but these are like prisons around the country, bro. Like they're
Around
third
the
world
world.
country, around the world, bro. That are like fucked, bro. They look like bomb shelters, bro. Like something just hit the fuck out of them. And this one, they shut it down because it was so inhumane, bro. Like it was bad like that.
Crazy. But there's one that they showed that was off the coast of Africa. I guess it's like an island of like
wow.
1 million people, and one day, like the whole jail was just fucked. Like people doing mad drugs in there, people just getting totally fucked up. They banned everything all at once. They got rid of cigarettes. They got rid of all the drugs, all the weapons, and like they basically just made this whole prison so that everybody in there is so terrified to do anything to stand out at all, because if you are 1 minute late getting out of your bed, they give you 1 day in solitary confinement.
Oh, nigga, I would be there.
1
there for
minute.
life.
You just day one, you get like 2 months.
I would be in there for life. I would never be out. I'm late everywhere.
Yeah, we noticed. Although actually today, I
Today I
don't think you were
didn't.
late.
I wasn't late today.
Bro, they said their solitary too was like they fill it with water so you won't be fucking comfortable. Like it's just wet. You
That's
know what I mean?
fucking gross.
lay down.
Ugh. Just wet and clammy everywhere.
So you can't just be comfortable, just
Hell
lay down
no.
if you want to.
I was watching one of the
That
prisons.
sounds.
and-
And it's probably all smells bad.
Probably
I
does
was
smell
watching
bad.
one of the prisons, and they literally like the food pretty much looks like garbage. Like it's just like just liquid and just like crap in it, and like then they're literally using garbage to eat their food. Like they take
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
they
yeah,
take
yeah,
a
yeah,
soda
yeah,
bottle,
yeah,
they
yeah.
cut it in half, and then that's like what they use to eat their dinner is just like a half a soda bottle. Still has like orange soda remnants, and they like toss this fucking horrible looking soup into it. And
Yes.
then you got to just eat out of garbage. I'm like literally didn't even know that this existed in a prison. Like, are you fucking kidding
They
me?
come in with a dumpster, bro, and just dump it, and all the inmates fight for the trash, bro, and sell the trash, bro, to survive, bro.
Yo, what the
We're
fuck?
just telling him everything about his prison.
This is fucked.
You
bro.
don't even get to sleep inside unless you pay.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But the
Pay who?
lifestyle for the dudes who have
people
money
running
is
it.
completely different. Like they have actual bunks. There's even like a part of that fucking jail where there's like stores. Like people are running little businesses where they like make you some bullshit.
But
or
this
whatever.
is the people that work for the jail though.
Yeah,
No.
no, everybody inside the jail, but it's like
They're inmates.
there's like tiers of people. Like there's the poor people in jail. There's like the people who have a little bit of money, and then there's like the rich people, and the rich people have like big fucking stuff. There's a guy running a whole tattoo operation. He got all his equipment. He can lock his door and shit. That guy must have money out the ass. I don't
know.
know.
I said, how
the
you get
fuck
a
he
lock?
pulled that off, bro?
Yeah.
He got to lock himself up at night.
That one guy had a delivery service. He just had somebody delivering food to people, like
yeah.
their sales
Like
and
pulling
shit.
up to make the McDonald's and shit.
Feeding everybody, making
Him and his wife.
making $500
His
a week.
wife is in jail with him.
She would come visit.
Yeah.
They run a business.
Your wife visits you in jail. I wonder how
Conjugal
interesting this
visit.
is to people. But your wife comes to visit you in jail and is just in the jail hanging out. Somehow this guy's running this whole business out of this kitchen. It's like everything that we ever thought about prison is just out the window in some of these jails. Like you just never would have.
Ours is Disneyland compared to everybody else's deals.
I think,
Some of them,
I think
yeah.
we should just go throw Adam in there for a month and just to see if he can survive.
What value could I possibly bring to the situation? I would be just like one of the regular ass prisoners. Oh no, I guess I can have some money in there and just like buy some. I could buy a little room, stay the fuck away from
Buy
everybody
some
else.
cigarettes.
I might stay in bed for a full year if I had a year. I'm just gonna stay in my room in bed,
Anytime-
not getting up, not doing anything.
Anytime I ever spent any like time in like county or whatever for a couple days or however long, nigga, I slept the whole time. I was like, this is not real. I'm not here for real.
Right.
Oh, that shit makes me angry, bro. I'm like, for a person that's always on the go,
Yeah.
to sit down and not even know what time of day it is, bro,
Yeah, it's just-
fucking goes crazy.
When I got locked up in New York for this 24 hours, the longest I've ever been locked up, I had to use my shoe as a pillow, and it made me fucking miserable, and it was the worst.
Yeah.
Both my shoes, really. I had nothing. I'm just laying on the ground. It's like me and like 40 fucking dudes You got a shit where everybody can just see you shit, and it's like the grossest thing on earth.
I know.
And then I got my 2 fucking Vans low tops, and that's what I'm using as a pillow.
Niggas sleeping on slip-ons.
Wait a minute.
I am in Manhattan. Like, this is just like, how are these the conditions for me in a holding cell for 24 hours with 40 fucking guys? I couldn't believe it.
Nigga, how about I go outside of my house one day with my socks on, and the fucking police comes out and just says, "Get in the car," and takes me to jail
With
for
just
gang
socks.
loitering overnight. And I asked for some shoes. They didn't give me no shoes. I have white socks on in jail overnight, bro. And they let me out with the white socks. Them motherfuckers was black and brown by the time I got out, bro.
For gang loitering,
should
for
be-
Gang
walking out
loitering in front of
your-
my own house, bro.
What?
Yes, and let me out the next day. Stupidest shit ever, bro.
That's insane.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This was like 5 years ago.
What?
That's not that
So,
long
but this
ago.
is still back in the hood. This is before you moved to the valley.
Allegedly, I live in the valley.
It's a big valley.
Yeah, it's a big valley.
Wait, hold on.
I was still living in Compton.
They
Then.
say I ain't hood because I live.
Oh, here we go again.
They say I never been to the alley. I told them cats, I've been in the alley.
I want to. Okay, as long as we're reciting classic rap lyrics, I just want to say, I just want to put this on record. Walk up in my spot, sit down, have a seat. I just been in 5 shootouts this week. Young Scooter,
Future. Oh,
Young Scooter
no.
on Trap God, Gucci Mane's legendary mixtape that I was listening to.
Scooter's
earlier.
fire.
That's his
Love
favorite
Scooter.
rapper.
Jug season, man. Come on, man.
I remember I like played Young Scooter for Housephone, and Housephone's just like, wow, so every song is just him repeating the name of the song over and over on the hook. I'm like, yes, that's basically.
My favorite. Count Jug, Count Jug. You know what I'm talking about?
The name of that song is probably called Counting Jug.
It is. And Jug. And Jug. Motherfucker, keep jugging.
That shit is so funny.
In my mind, Young Scooter is the biggest drug dealer of all time.
Allegedly.
No.
I can
He just
make
really
cocaine.
is. Oh, yeah. Dude, that should have been a number
I
one
just fell
song.
in
That
love
song was- that
with
song
the
was
cute
big.
bitch.
That song should have been bigger than Old Town Road. That song should have been.
Early
like,
Future was on that
everything.
song, bro.
Man,
Legend. He was signed to Gucci and Future at the same time. He definitely has issues with Gucci because he's like said in his songs. There's one song he goes, "I'll probably never do another song with Gucci, man," and then he neglects to inform you why or anything. But we,
probably
YouTube,
some type of bad business.
YouTube sleuths, let me know. Yeah, because he was signed to Gucci and Future at the same time, so it's like something was going on. I don't know.
That's booming, though.
Booming. All right,
Yeah,
so
right. His money getting split up like 10 ways at that point.
it's worth it. Your free bands, your 1017, fuck it, take all my money.
Can I drink the candle?
I'm plugged in.
Yo.
Yes, you can. Just drip it all over your tongue.
Candleholics. Real.
You want to hear a fucking retarded ass story that I could hit y'all all over the
Don't
head with?
say that.
Go ahead.
Okay, a mentally disabled story,
A challenge story.
a mentally challenged story.
Okay, go ahead.
Me and my girl,
Which one?
Lena. Which one?
Mind blown.
I come home and she's just, which one, huh?
I'm sorry, Lynn. I
You
was
got
just
more
joking.
than one of me. We were hooking up with some girl back in the day. 2 girls, actually. And one of them had the bright idea. She wanted to drip candle wax on Lena's
Nope.
ass.
Nope.
This is not something you should just go into all willy-nilly, my friend.
Just thinking that it's gonna be all right.
If you were to do this, what you would need to do is you would need to allow the candle wax to like drip to the side and like sort of get a chance to cool down, I think, before you let it hit the ass. I think that's how they do it in the movies. Because it turned out that the candle wax just like burnt her ass really bad.
I believe it.
And her ass looked all fucked up for like 3 weeks. And then finally it went back to normal. But it was like, I'm filming and this happens.
Is she like, ah?
Yeah, I could see it in her face. It was like ridiculously painful. The other girl has no fucking clue. In my head, I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Did you plan this?
Yeah, she like planned to like harm her on purpose.
I don't know.
I have a movie for you. Another black movie that's relating to that.
Mean Girls 2.
No. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
I haven't seen it since I was a child. I
Okay,
would love to rewatch
so-
that.
I feel like he has to watch the original Menace to Society.
And then
I've
watch
seen
that.
Menace to Society enough times I don't need to see it again. But you're right. No, I will watch Prim's Hood Cinema talk
Oh my
about his recaps of movies.
You're funny as
He
fuck.
made it so I didn't have to watch Higher Learning again. I just
that's
watched
a
him
fact.
talk about Higher Learning for 10 minutes. Boom, I
That's a
remembered
great
everything.
movie, though.
Higher Learning, the best movie. I think
You
we've talked
missed
about
the
this.
analogy of what I was trying to break down.
Okay,
though.
continue.
The nigga had government cheese and he had the girl burning it on his chest and he's just moving like, ah! You burning me. You gotta watch it, bro.
He was liking it. Like that was like his.
He was
fetish.
liking it at first, but I guess the cheese was burning him, like you said.
Yo, times is hard when you gotta burn cheese on your boyfriend to keep him horny. That's fucking brutal, right there, dude. Wow.
I feel like we need to compile like a list of just classic black movies to give.
I gave it to him 6 months ago.
What's the saddest shit you ever did to get some pussy?
Oh man,
Like letting a girl burn hot cheese all over you. AD's like, never.
Oh,
I never did nothing.
I have
don't
a
know.
story.
I don't know about the saddest, but like, I went all the way to San Bernardino for a dry hand job one time.
I'm not mad at that.
Dry.
Wait,
You
yeah.
should have spit on your own shit.
And then like so.
That's
We
not
get-
even bad. I would do the same
No,
thing.
no. It was bad because we get to San
How
Bernardino.
bad was this hand job?
Look. So it was like after a long night of partying too, and then she's like, "Oh, you want to come back with me to San Bernardino?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." It's like not that far, and then we're like halfway there. I'm like, "Nigga, this shit is far as fuck." Like,
It's way too far.
bro, like
Who was driving?
her? She
I
was
used to do that
driving.
shit too.
Wow.
And we're like smoking weed, listening to Kendrick Lamar, and I'm just thinking about my whole life. Like, bro, why am I? It's like 10 a.m. Why am I on the way to San Bernardino for the possibility of getting some pussy right now? Anyway, we get there. As soon as we get into bed, her roommate busts through the door. Oh my God, our other roommate got into a car accident. She's a vegetable now. Bro, I swear to God, bro.
I'd have been like this. So
Bro, I'm talking about my dick is out under the covers.
Can you give me like 15 minutes?
And then she hops up like, oh my God, Catherine is fucking the vegetable now.
Catherine,
Was she really a vegetable?
Bro, like this girl is
She's
not
still
here anymore.
potato
she was a
status.
I
kid.
don't think this girl's even alive
Is
anymore.
was it Terry Schiavo?
Apparently, she's not alive, and she was a vegetable.
No, she got into a.
Y'all don't remember Terry Schiavo?
No.
She was this huge thing on the news where there was this chick
think
who
so,
had,
actually.
she had been in a coma for like mad years and they were going to take her off life support and it became this whole fucking national controversy over whether girl's family should be able to make the decision to basically take her life. Anyway, that is who you got to hit. Wait, never, I'm not going to go there.
No,
that was a hard story.
Yeah, and then so then we had to deal with that all day of like all their roommates and all that shit, just like being sad.
And
then,
your wiener still is just loaded.
I mean, like by this point, I was like there for the whole day, and I had to like leave with them the next morning to go back to LA. So I just had to just stay there, and all I got out of that whole thing was a hand job.
But like best case scenario, you get like some unprotected sex for like 5 minutes at like 10 in the morning, and you went all the way to San Bernardino, which they call the Dino. For the record, shout out to everybody from the Dino.
It was just not worth it. Nothing about that trip was worth it. We had some really good Chinese food though.
When it really comes down to it,
Was the vegetables there?
everything you ever done in your whole life to get some pussy wasn't worth
It
it.
was not worth it. Never.
It's
Bro,
usually not.
I
true.
had some bad shit too, bro.
Like okay,
I've taken flights though.
I've had a woman. I used to be like, man, baby, I need some money bad, and she would tell me. I never forget. Her name was Ray. I don't care if she hears this. She said, I got $300 for you, but you have to spend the night with me for the weekend in Victorville.
That's not the night, nigga. That's the weekend.
the weekend, bro. So I basically was doing that shit like once a month, bro.
That's fire.
I'll go out there.
$300 jug.
Yeah, bro. It was so boring though, bro.
That's some people's welfare check.
I was like a sex slave, bro.
I was about to say, did she
That's
just
how
like
you felt?
Yeah.
Like you had to just fuck her like way more than you wanted to.
And the thing about it, for $300 back then, it was working back then though.
$300 is not nothing. Especially
Not
when you-
now.
when
It
you're
was back then when I'm in the hood.
I'm saying it's something, you know.
Yeah.
At that
Just to
point, when
get
you ain't
some
got
dick,
nothing
too.
else going on,
Especially when you buy McChickens and shit every day.
yeah,
Shit.
she's paying for your
Yeah.
food and you can eat good off the McChicken. Yeah, that's big.
you just slanging some dick? Yeah. What about you, Adam? What's your most extensive play?
It's
you
great.
had to
I've been
make?
trying to think of one this whole time and I got nothing because I always just handled myself with the utmost composure
Yo,
and
shut
never
the
did no
fuck up.
thirsty shit ever.
Okay.
I got another bad one.
Yeah.
You want me to share?
Yeah, go ahead. I could probably share one for you.
This
but I
is
don't
the
even know.
campfire AD.
All right.
Once there was a night long ago where I got blue balls. Okay, tell me your story.
One time I went to this college, this little college club, whatever situation, and then it was two girls there. One was fucking with the homie, one was fucking with me, right? They both was bad. So I hit one of them, and then afterwards she left, but her friend stayed with my homie. And when I seen her, I started like hollering at her. And then I got her in the room and I'm just like, hey, what's up? And she's just like, no, you just fucked my friend. And I asked her, I was like, you ever been to LA before? And she was like, no. I said, I would get you a ticket to LA. So she was like, show me the ticket and I'll let you hit right now. And I literally Googled a fucking plane ticket, bro. And the shit said, the shit,
Plane ticket.
no, the shit was from China to Los Angeles. I just flashed the motherfucking LAS ticket real quick, like I booked her fucking flight and fucked her. And then in the morning, she got up and she looked at the ticket and she just started crying, laughing and shit. She was like, that was a good
so
one.
she was cool with it? Because I was thinking when we drop Surviving AD, that would be like an important anecdote, I think. It's like, he showed me a ticket that he Googled. I could see the Google search text at the top of the screen.
Hey, it was from China.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's lit.
Wait,
That was bad. That was bad, though.
Where were you guys at? Like,
San Jose State. It was like one of
my
the places.
God.
I don't know. I really can't think of anything that would like be a great story, even though obviously I've just miserably struck out on pussy many. Oh no. You want to hear like a story that I think of when it just hurt me in my heart. Like it really like almost borderline made me depressed. It was so humiliating. So I was on this BMX trip like 2009. I got my whole, or 2010, 11, whatever. I got my whole BMX team with me, right?
When y'all were beating up homeless niggas, right?
Different story. So we go to
Bum fights.
we go to fucking we go to Hooters, and we got
Classic.
it's like me and like 6 like strapping young bucks. Like even at this point, 2010, I'm like
Strapping young bucks.
not young buck and not no strap on.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I'm like 26, right? So I'm already like kind of graduated to like old head status in BMX, 26, 27, whatever. So I'm like, I got my whole team with me though, and a lot of them are like in like ripped shape. They're 19, pro BMX rider. They got a fucking Red Bull hat on, God knows what, So, but either way, I meet the waitress, smoking hot blonde chick. I start talking to her. She's just feeling me. She's like, oh my God, like that's so cool. You guys on a BMX trip, take my number, whatever. So we meet up with her. I'm driving the white van. I'm like, this girl is just like so into me. It's ridiculous. And she's so hot. And it's just like, wow, this could not be worked
Get in
out
the back
any
of the white
better.
van.
So we meet up with her at the strip club and she has, like a drink, maybe like 2 drinks. All of a sudden, her little fucking pea brain realizes that these other dudes that I'm with are getting drunk. I have to drive, so I can't get wasted. And they're younger and hotter than me. And she just fully switches teams to an unnamed BMX rider.
Shows up.
And his room in the spot where we were staying at was next to mine. So I have to hear him fucking her. And I have to see her running naked to the bathroom. Huh? And I'm just sort of like sitting in my room, like twiddling my fingers.
You for sure jacked off, was crying.
I might have been so bummed that I couldn't even jerk off. I don't know.
For sure.
I
dick
can't
might
hold
not have
you.
worked.
I have like
That was a bad, I just felt like I just felt old. I felt like a fucking loser.
damn.
And I really felt like,
That was
damn,
deep.
I definitely just did not get laid.
That one was bad, though.
That hurt.
Nah, I got one that is basically similar, except for it was my homie fucking this girl that I was already fucking, but then she kind of like played me to the side on some like, I just want to be friends and like be open. Like I could see us being together later on in life. She hit me with one of those, and then she ended up fucking the homie in the living room. I mean, like in the room, and I was in the living room, and I remember I had to go to court. I had to go see my probation officer that morning or something, so I couldn't even leave, and I had to literally just sit there and listen to them fucking. I try to put headphones in and like,
Dude, anytime that a girl like turns you down and like kind of convinces
bad.
you that like she's turning you down because she's like a good girl or whatever, and then she does some mega hoe shit and you find out, that will really have you like.
But you know what's crazy though? She came out there. This bitch came out the room naked with the cover wrapped around her, and then she tried to like say something to me, and I'm just like, bitch, like you got me fucked up. And she was just like, I'm not your bitch. Like I don't know, why are you tripping? Like
I know you
like,
was hot,
bro,
steaming.
I never wanted to.
Yo, this is the realest conversation in the history of podcasting because guys don't really like to share their stories about getting their feelings hurt, girls switching up on them. What I want to hear is a story where you fully think you got something going on with a girl and she straight up leaves you for your friend.
That's
and you
what
just have to
happened.
make do. Yeah, that's like, those are just...
Nigga,
I think it's good. Tell us a tale in which you struck out, in which a girl went
think.
from tapped in with you to all of a sudden she's like, oh hell nah, Meek Mill's here? Nah, sorry AD,
She's
we
like,
out.
Trey Slongs.
Trey
is here?
Schlongs is here. Come on.
Something like that did happen to me before. Not with Trey though. Not with Trey.
The best of
Happens to the best of us, man.
Me and the homie had a couple of joints one day, right? They was feeling us. We was drinking. Nigga, we go to dinner. We do the whole 9 yards. You feel me? And while we getting cracking at the house and shit, trying to get him to, you already know, get cracking. Motherfucker, I just hear the girl say, hey, what's it called? Said, pull up right now for some money. It was a fucking R&B singer, and it wasn't my homie Trey Songz. Said,
Brown.
hey, he got some money right now.
Chris Brown.
She like, bitch, let's go. Them motherfuckers did. They got out of there.
Nigga said, fuck
You're like,
this,
all
man.
I got is personality?
No, they
Damn.
didn't say bye or nothing. They just went to the car and dipped. Fuck these niggas.
Oh, God,
brutal.
I felt that.
I wasn't mad. Those for the money. You know,
I respect them,
I
yeah.
had a girl switch up and bail out on me, and I didn't know where she went, but then I figured out later that she was fucking Lil Pump, and he was 16.
No.
She bailed out on me to go catch a statutory rape charge.
allegedly.
You know what? No, you know what had me fucked up one time? Nigga, our ops main bitch was like I was talking to this bitch at the time, right? Our mutual op. You know who I'm talking about.
I know where this is going.
I hate this person.
Anyway, listen. So this bitch was like, we supposed to link up and do something. I forgot. And then like, I think she's supposed to come with me to the show. And then she stopped texting me back or whatever. Nigga, I go to the show. I go upstairs. She's fucking on Wi-Fi's funeral's lap. And I'm like, oh, bruh. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, my God.
I didn't even know the bitch.
And you end up in the same backstage.
in the same
That's
green
brutal.
room. I'm like, this bitch got me fucked up.
Oh, no. These SoundCloud hoes. Let me tell you, man. That was an era.
That was an era.
A lot of them.
I was very hurt, though, because she was so fine. I was like, damn,
Them chicks
bro.
got kids and shit now.
Hell no, that bitch ain't got no kids.
Maybe one day.
You still gonna try your shot, huh?
Shit, just
Now might be the time. Have you ever? I have. Have you ever like hooked up with a girl that was totally not attractive to you, but you hooked up with her because you remember a time period when
Yes.
she was more attractive
Yes.
online?
Yes.
And in your brain, you can just summon that version of her.
I did that, but that
Like,
never
damn,
works.
you were
though.
hot 8 years ago.
But that never works though, because then like you just bust a nut and then you like disgusted by yourself.
Well,
Like,
that's the problem with having sex with anyone. Like outside of being in a loving relationship, you basically like you bust a nut. It takes like 20 seconds, and then you're like, "Why the fuck am I
20
here?
seconds?
Why am I here?" You're just like teleported back to reality.
Nah, not even that. I feel like it's
Maybe you kill it. You get 5 minutes.
I done fucked some bad ones being too drunk, bro.
I believe it.
Like some Thriller looking bitches. Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, you mean bad? Like bad.
No. Like not Scary Farm type
Yeah.
bitches, girl. Like,
Yo,
don't you tell nobody.
Are you? See, this is one weird thing. Like me and Housephone have been out partying, drinking, whatever, like a million times, like way before we even thought about being on camera together.
Yeah.
You and I have never gone out, never got drunk.
I know,
I
huh?
met you, or like not that I met you, but we basically started hanging out every day at the beginning of the pandemic. I feel like we probably would have gone out in a social situation at least once over the
Nigga,
last
I invited
year.
you all type of places.
I know, and now you've just resigned yourself to like, oh, I never get to hang out with the white boy outside of work because he just doesn't go anywhere, which I feel bad about. But also, like, sometimes we've talked about like going to the studio and stuff, and it's like as soon as like 10 o'clock rolls by around for me, I'm like, I can't even fathom leaving the house. I'm like, I would get up at 7 every day. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do going out this late? It seems insane.
I've accepted it. Adam is not gonna answer his phone past 8 p.m.
I felt that.
Sucks.
7:59 is the cutoff time.
Whenever I
makes me feel so
whenever
old.
I group chat y'all at like midnight or 1 a.m. and he responds, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga up doing?
Definitely eating edibles and watching YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you fucking drugged me. We need to talk about that more because I felt like I was really on acid.
I'm so glad that I can just casually take these edibles and that it has that big of an effect on you.
I'm
shit's-
glad I ain't take none.
Bro, I didn't think that shit was gonna smack me like that, bro. That shit really put me in a different mindset. And I was like, this nigga did this on purpose.
I've had so many people give me like mushroom edibles over the past
Nope.
couple of months. Maybe I'll just take them all at once and just see what happens on stream.
Just go to the airport.
Yeah, you might be the next one that killed 2 people on motherfucking on a podcast.
Well, hey, if a couple of fucking high schoolers show up trying to kill me because you sent them, then I'm gonna get to popping real quick, and I'm gonna go on Instagram Live right after.
AD set me
like
up.
this.
AD set
He's
me
like
up.
he's like doing this to the girls, like just so we know. Yeah, like we can't tell they're
We
dead.
shouldn't even joke about that.
I
It's
heard
not
he was,
funny.
I heard
It's
he was
not funny.
poking
It's
the
not funny.
bodies and all types of
He
shit.
was like totally like proving to you, like, look, they're dead.
You still ain't seen it?
Nigga, it was all deleted on YouTube by the time I woke up.
Head on over to Hood site. You gonna find it real quick.
It's probably on World Star for sure.
Hey, everybody out there, nojumper.com. We got a new On Some Shit jacket right here that I am wearing myself on the back. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Let's back to the normal conversation. I just want to throw that out there. It's on nojumper.com.
I was on live. I was on like this girl's live, and then her friend was wearing some On Some Shit beanie, and I was like, this fucking slut.
She looked like Lil Xan.
I was like, this man. You know what type of bitch this is? She got an On Some Shit beanie on.
You ever been fucking a girl and just thought, damn, she looks like Lil Xan?
No.
Okay, good. That was a test. No, but the thing is,
bottom line, never fuck any girl that wears Trapwood shorts or On Some Shit beanie.
Wow. Yeah,
haven't fucked neither.
Remove us from that category. Also, shout out Trap Woods. Maybe they want to advertise us. I ain't trying to go in on like that. But
yeah. Shout out to him.
Nah, there's definitely a level to which like a girl wearing a bunch of weed merchandise could just. I could just gouge my own eyeballs out. You look so disgusting. Ugh.
That's when you know it's a setup. If she pulls up to your house with Trapwood shorts on, it's a setup.
No, Dank Woods, something like that.
Anything like that.
Just like any kind of like weed blunt brand is like, damn.
Weed,
like
if you got weed booty shorts on, it's a wrap.
She's talking. She
I
wearing
won't trust you.
a
You can't come in my
a
crib.
full Cookies bodysuit, and then
Yo,
she like, yeah,
stop.
burner mad cool. That's the homie.
Oh, my God.
No, the Cookies one is cool.
Burner is the homie.
I was
but-
hanging out with this bitch and she was talking about like, oh yeah, like Cash and like all the XO guys, like they're so cool. And I'm just like, man, bitch, shut the fuck up.
I know. I had a girl that like a porn girl that we were doing content with me and Lena, and she's just like, yeah, I've been kicking it with Nav and them. Blah, blah. I'm
Bro,
like,
exactly.
God. I'm like, you get ran through by Nav. What the hell am I doing talking to you? I'm not on your level.
Anytime any girl starts name dropping whatever like niggas that they're kick, oh my God.
That's when it's time to take them out and go on live.
Yo, we're out of pocket, bro.
Yeah, see?
I was hanging out with this girl too, and like some D Savage song was playing. She was like, "Oh, Dylan."
Oh, it's over after that.
She trying to name.
You know
drop
what time
his
it
first
is.
Name, like, yo.
Yo, should we all
talk about anything?
But we still haven't even done this. This is I realize I say this every podcast. What'd y'all do this weekend? Anything notable? We don't have to go full length, but we can at least say anything. I went to San Diego. I had the best chilaquiles of my life.
Oh, that's where you had that at? I saw that on your Instagram.
I was in San Diego.
Why are you in my hood?
You are not from San Diego.
I was born there.
Were you really?
Yeah, Camp Pendleton.
That explains so much.
What does that explain?
Yeah, you're a little sus. But I knew you weren't from here.
Yo.
Dago's gonna be
Whoa.
hot.
Yeah, I'm about to say my Dago nigga's about to come for you.
Missy Slick, stall him out.
Oh no, Mitchy Slick. Sorry.
Yeah, he said, "Oh no."
Yeah.
Rob Stone, stall him out, bro.
Nick Cannon, stall him out.
Nick Cannon?
Nick
Stop
Cannon from Dago, I
playing.
think.
Yeah, it's one of the,
I'm not from there. I don't
The
claim.
most rarest of celebs is Nick Cannon. Yeah, but yo,
I don't claim
That's
Dago.
one of the most rare things that I was there for is when Rob Stone and like 20 other Bloods jumped Ski Mask on stage.
So you was there when your homie got packed out on stage and you didn't even help
I
him.
was in the back room watching it on the fucking back on the TV.
This nigga was watching it in 4K on TV.
What was I gonna
While
do?
his homie got stomped
You
out.
supposed to run out there.
I found out that this was happening because I'm sitting on the couch and I just look up at the TV and I see whoosh, like this, like all these dudes just swarming the stage. I actually did run out of the backstage and followed everybody, but by the time I got outside, like dudes are running it was insane, honestly.
You probably ran out with your phone out recording.
No, I think
You better
actually,
help me. I get into some shit.
Okay, but to be
He said,
honest,
okay.
if you have the unstoppable gorilla nation or whatever beating the shit out of you, if you got 20 dudes on your head, there comes a point where you're like, well, okay.
There's nothing I
You
can do.
bring the blammy.
It's not like I was even within any sort of distance that I could have done anything about this. It was completely out
You
of
could have threw a bottle from the backstage. Or
I was
something.
never at bottle throwing distance.
Oh, you were that far away?
To be honest, I was recording a vlog that whole night, and I started to like when all this shit started happening, and I have to run backstage, and we're outside. I was still filming a little bit, but pretty quickly I realized, oh, if I post this vlog, I am going to get killed, and not by Ski Mask, who obviously I wouldn't want to like draw attention to the fact that he had this situation happen, but because I had a whole fuckload of gangbangers, grown ass men, 40-something years old, on camera, and like it would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I seen 20 people packing you out, I'm helping you.
Yeah,
I'm just letting you know.
I just want you to
better do
understand
the same
how
thing.
far away from this I was and how even,
I'm talking about in general.
Even
That was
if
your-
I had gone
that was your
full-blown
homie.
Superman, I was nowhere near it. And all these guys, honestly, like after this happened, they went a million different directions.
I'm taling about in general. If 20 people say, AD, get out the way, we're about to fuck Adam up. You're going to have to fuck us both up, man.
Yeah, I feel
so you
that.
better do the same.
Okay.
Adam is not riding with you like that. I'm just letting
I
you know
hope
right
so.
now.
I will fight 20 people for you. I will die. I will die for you. If somebody comes in here shooting right now, this is what I'm going to do.
No. He actually did that. He actually shielded. He shielded a group
Fake news.
of kids when they were getting shot at the Saki World store. Did you not?
That's not true.
You're a hero.
You literally saved.
You are a
the-
hero.
Let me correct the record.
I seen him do it.
No, all right. There was like
He pushed them all down and was like, "Come here, my children. Get out of the way."
I would never do
My
that.
children.
I would never do that for anyone besides my own child. She wasn't there.
She wasn't even.
It
born.
was like a 1,000-band Fawny pop-up thing or whatever. Or no. It was
Tyler, the creator,
It was a
shot
D
it up.
Savage pop-up,
I'm
and then
joking.
someone who I might have just said their name by accident showed up. Blah, like
Oh, my
shit
God.
starts happening.
in the air.
Allegedly.
In the
Allegedly.
air. In the air.
Everybody starts fucking flying, hitting the ground, whatever. I fell in line. I'm like, all right, boom.
And you fell on 2 children?
Well,
They
I
thought you
mean,
saved
like,
them?
there was like 2 random girls standing there. I'm kind of like near them or whatever, but by no means did I intentionally shield their bot. Like, obviously, like
He used his body as a shield.
you hear a gunshot go off, it's like it wasn't anywhere near where we were, but
Why
like
don't you
obviously
just take
everybody's
the-
pussy. They just want to
don't
jump and
you-
hide, myself included.
Why don't you just take the credit that you saved a
No, because I just thought it was so funny that I see this kid tweet, Adam 22 jumped on top of my sister to protect her from gunfire. And I'm like, nah. Like, that's an amazing story, and I'm so glad that, like,
you gotta run with that. What do you mean?
it just
Nigga.
wasn't true. We were just both, like, but he said, like, I'm trying to, like, shield my sister from behind a T-shirt rack or some shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this did not happen.
I did the opposite when me and YG video got shot up.
You jumped on top of YG? Like, I'll shield you with my much larger body?
Listen, I did the opposite, bro, because these were hired models. They were on the car with us, turned up. When the shots went off, fuck y'all, bitch, I'm out. You
gotta
time
dive,
to get cracking.
You gotta dive behind the bitches. Exactly.
I wasn't about to say them, bitch. Y'all were paid.
Yeah,
They got
exactly.
You were paid
$400.
to die. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
$400
had to take
to be
these
in the
shows.
fucking video.
And if it would have hit one of their ass shots, it would have just like got stuck in the silicone.
Well,
What kind of models were they?
They were nice.
But what
They were
what,
nice.
What kind? What breed?
They was $400
What
worth.
store did they get them at?
What store?
huh?
Shout out to the homie E Mills. He has different tiers of women that he books out for like
if we had like
videos
a
and shit.
supermodel type chick, she could definitely go. But if she's like from Compton, I might have to take a shell for her.
No, she wasn't from Compton.
Oh, then fuck her.
And when we had to reshoot it, them girls did not want to come back.
Oh God.
I lost my 400.
You try to get them to go to the same location
Yeah, same hood.
the next day.
Like 3 days later. Come on, it's safe now.
One day you will tell
It's
us
safe now.
one day you will tell the full story about that video shoot that you have told me in private, and it's a great story. But you're gonna have to wait till you're like 87 years old and everybody else is dead.
I told Vlad a good story about it.
You did? I thought you like went tight-lipped on that.
I did, but like I gave him details.
Oh, okay.
I did, but then I also told the whole story.
You know, I'm currently in the glow of having my Vlad interview come out, where every day I get to see a new weird clickbait that he thought of
God.
from each different 4 minutes of the interview. So
Yeah.
He
every
shouted
day.
you out.
I was for real.
How you feel about that? That might have been the first person to see your name on Vlad TV.
I didn't even know it happened. So
You haven't seen it yet?
no.
I already forgot which one it was.
I was about to say, you think I'm sitting at home watching 15 parts of an Adam 22 interview?
You should. And
I see you every week. I don't need to see
I
you.
think
on
you
my
talked about me on the
computer
first
screen.
episode.
smash
I haven't
the like
watched
button.
the rest of them.
Yeah. Well,
If you could
good
tell
friends.
me, if you can tell me which one it is, I'll go watch
I already forgot why I brought you up and in what context, but
it. You was probably talking shit.
I can't remember honestly at all.
Did you at least shout my Instagram out?
There's no way. Why would I do that? I don't want people to follow you
Exactly.
so they can purchase ketamine from you.
On Black History Buff Adam.
On Black History
Wow.
Month, that's crazy.
Black History Month would be a good time for you to quit doing ketamine.
Actually, yes.
It's so funny. I hate that. That's like literally the stupidest joke of all time.
What?
Nothing.
The ketamine thing?
No, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. You're giving me like Men in Black vibes right now.
It's crazy how you just automatically look like the biggest weirdo as soon as you throw those.
You look like Ali G now.
He just looks like
Isn't that fucking Borat?
you just see
That
like
is
you
Borat.
just try way harder all of a sudden as soon as these glasses go in your face.
You look like a Jamaican reggae like pop star now. Like you look like you about to swan dive.
I like that.
You look like you about to swan dive off the table.
I'm making
into some-
money, come on. I'm making money.
Yo, what is that? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I saw.
Yo, but you never thought about like getting into the Latinx music craze or making or like like when 6ix9ine was dropping all these like Latinx songs, like
I am
I'm gonna
not-
hop on that wave.
I am not Latin.
Who gives a shit?
Latina.
You feel their pain. You have the sauce.
I
Like,
feel Caribbean.
Exactly.
you could do that too.
You look like you about to pull out a Ting soda out of your jacket.
Feel like I'm about to do wrestling moves on someone.
What the fuck is a Ting soda?
Bro, you got to get on your cultural Caribbean.
We need to
shit.
give you some jerk chicken.
I know.
Yeah. Oh my god, his mouth would fucking burn off.
Pause.
Pause.
I some of the
We should do like hot ones, but like with
No, the real jerk chicken.
Yeah.
He gonna run out of here.
and like give him some spicy curry.
the jerk store called. They ran out of you.
So
The jerk
stupid.
store called.
I was waiting for it. That's stupid.
Hey George, the ocean called. They're all out of shrimp. I'm sorry. If you haven't watched Seinfeld, I don't want you to watch this podcast, so just turn it off right now. Anyway, weekend.
What
Weekend.
the fuck?
The weekend.
His
Anything?
new album. Oh, I was like shitting and throwing up at the same time on the toilet.
So you had Ebola.
Ebola.
What'd you guys do? You guys are high as hell or something, huh?
No.
No,
You guys hit the same hookah pipe earlier.
no. It was my fucking son's second birthday. I was on
That's
daddy
fire.
mode.
That's
How
fine.
was it?
It was cool.
Second birthday.
He had a party actually before I came here.
Wow.
A Taco Tuesday party.
How
on
much
Zoom.
does he seem like he's
He's
enjoying
lit.
the party? Like, does he
He was not enjoying it at all
Yeah.
because it was his bedtime, and that nigga was just screaming.
He's
He,
like,
he
fuck
didn't want
it.
anything to do with it.
Nobody. You wanted to go to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids are crazy, bro. That's
The tacos
fucking-
was good though.
Yeah. But what's it like being a dad in that environment? Do you feel like kind of bad that like your kid's not performing, like living up to his end of the deal? Like you're not even able to control yourself at your own
Nigga,
party.
it's my party. I can cry if I want to.
But what do you say to him? How do you explain to him like, yo, you're fucking up. This ain't good.
Nigga,
Never
he's,
having a party
nigga,
for
he's
you again.
two.
Let him do his
What you
thing.
supposed to say?
No more parties.
He ain't gonna remember his party
That's
probably.
a fact.
Yeah, that's too bad, man.
Yeah, but I was like, fuck it.
I don't remember any party until I was maybe like 6.
Yeah.
Even then, like I was,
I don't
probably,
remember eating in.
I was probably off the Xan back then. I probably don't even remember.
They were giving you kitty zans in kindergarten, huh?
Yeah.
That's how Housephone came to be.
They tried
a
to give me
fact.
Ritalin. My mom said no.
They
Though.
try to give you Ritalin?
Hell yeah. My mom said no though.
Mine too, actually. They tried to give me Ritalin bros. Not
Tried to give me Ritalin, but I ain't feeling them.
The Ringling brothers.
The Ritalin brothers.
Ritalin
that.
brothers.
I went to a party in
I guess-
Pasadena too.
How was that?
It was like a day party. It was open.
This is
There's all the
also
shit
a
up.
kids
Was
party.
it a gay party?
No. It wasn't a gay party. It wasn't a kids party. It was I had it on my
gay-
story.
a
It was
gay kids
it was me, Simba, and fucking Guap Dad and a couple other people.
That sounds lit.
Simba is
Partying with Guap Dad sounds like a really fun time. Honestly, he seems like a good
That's
guy.
the kind of guy you need him around. You need his energy around because you're 37 and white and you have gray in your beard and you don't have any energy of your own. I might be talking about myself.
I think you
Yeah.
need. I think you really need Ritalin
I
now,
really started
nigga.
describing myself primarily at some point there, but yeah, I think like I need like a guap dad type character. That's what AD is. AD is the party guy. He's a crazy guy.
These glasses make me feel like a superhero. I just want to let you know
Those are
that.
the
Yeah, you
glasses
give me
for
like Static
playing-
Shock vibes right now.
Aren't those the video
My
game
favorite.
glasses?
They making that shit.
They're remaking Static Shock.
They're making a Static Shock movie.
Shut the fuck
That's what I
up.
heard.
Aren't those the glasses that you use when you're playing games?
These are the glasses I gave Josh, and he treats them like shit.
Yeah,
so
he just
I'm
throwing
wearing
them
them right
around.
now. Just like the jacket I bought you yesterday that you didn't want to fucking wear no more. Thanks
You
a
bought
lot.
this nigga a jacket?
I didn't buy him a jacket. I bought the YK Osiris blue jacket because he asked for it and he forgot that
You
he
paid
asked for it.
$4,000 for Adam and not even
It
want
was
the
not
jacket.
$4,000. I forgot why.
Was it
we
not
even,
like? Was it
Stop
not?
trying to tell the prices.
Why were we gonna?
Was it not like $4,000?
Why were we gonna wear that? I forget why I said that I was gonna wear it.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I was gonna wear it for the YK Osiris interview, and then that didn't happen because he stopped texting me back. YK Osiris, what the fuck is up?
Because he heard you had his jacket.
Yeah, he heard you were about to pull up with the jacket on.
You think he has my phone hacked? That's fucked up.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be a legendary interview if you pull up with the jacket on.
I'm not bringing it back.
Oh, I thought you bought him one separately.
I would have to put it on mid interview because guaranteed that if I'm just wearing it and he comes in, then he's gonna get
gonna-
his bars off right then and there, and then it's gonna like not be on camera. Or I guess we could have like the vlog camera out.
Yeah, you gotta like hide it under the table or something, and then it's like a surprise, and someone comes out and throws it on top of you like a cape.
just casually put it on. Yeah,
That's actually how I did it too.
I go like this at some point in the podcast, and Yassi just
like-
comes
It's
Not
out.
like a cape, but when I started the
Yassi
episode,
drapes it on me.
Exactly.
That's how I choose to put my clothes on. I go like this, and I have my cleaning lady just sort of drop my clothing onto me.
I need a cleaning lady.
On God.
Do you guys have services y'all can recommend me?
I got somebody $70.
That's
do a good
That's
job.
regular.
Dude, my car got...
Are they gonna steal like my like perks that's laying around and shit?
One time I thought the cleaning lady stole one of my PS4 controllers, but I found it later.
I leave money around in specific, like, I know exactly how much money is in my fucking drawer in my room. And I
Like-
keep it there so I can count it every once in a while, so I know that she ain't stealing from me.
Like $27 or some shit.
More than that.
Like the quarters with all United States on there.
You have a collection?
Like somebody stole Iowa from
You
you.
collect coins and stamps or anything?
Me and my grandma used to collect the quarters.
You should get back into that.
No.
Wait, the quarters? Wasn't that like, that was like, what,
When
10
they
years
had when
ago?
they had the fucking quarters.
When was that, 10 years ago?
I don't fucking know. We didn't complete it.
20 years ago? When you see a quarter, like a plain quarter these days, it's like, damn, what is this old school shit?
They had the shit on there.
It's not designer.
Speaking of stamps,
It's not designer.
Speaking of stamps, did I ever tell you that story about how we were like leaving ham on everything one time, and this guy was like talking about acid, and I was like, I got some acid, and I sold him a stamp, a postage stamp that was in my wallet,
That was one of my favorite stories that you told back in the day. I thought
and,
that was so
and
amazing.
this guy like looked at it, he was like, this is a stamp. I'm like, bro, it's on there, like, and he was like trying to argue with me about it, and I just jumped in the car and went away.
That's the best thing about selling acid is that it could just be anything. Like, yeah, like it's in this Red Bull.
For real.
Just drink this Red Bull. There's acid in it. You're never gonna know.
Man, I'm surprised somebody really
What a great drug.
surprised somebody fucked me up like that back in the day, man.
Yeah.
I was doing some wild shit.
You
You know
were.
what niacin is? It's like a
It's like rat poison.
no. It's like a water release like pill that like flushes you. It's like a flushes you out.
Like a colon cleanse?
I mean something like that. I used to
A
take
laxative?
No, it's not a laxative. I took it to like pass drug tests, right? So, but it was like brown and kind of powdery, and it came in like a capsule. So I would steal them. I would steal them from CVS, empty out like half of it, and then sell it as Molly to niggas in the parties.
And people are probably acting like they were so
No,
high.
niggas thought they were fucked up because it's like you get like red and hot and sweaty and shit.
And
So
you was making them poo poo.
it wasn't a laxative. Why do you think it was a laxative?
Anything that makes me have to take a shit when I'm out and about is not cool, man. I've taken the natural laxatives from CVS back in the day when I had
Nashville laxative?
natural.
Oh, like a
I was about to say, what the fuck is that?
Nashville
Nashville.
hot chicken.
Yeah, it's like hot chicken that
laxative.
makes you fucking shit yourself. So you.
It's like a deep fried laxative.
Speaking of hot chicken, I had hot chicken this weekend
From
where?
That's what you did this weekend.
from Dave's. Nigga, I told you 3 things I did this weekend.
See, there you go. That's what
I
I'm
had
saying.
Dave's hot chicken too.
I went to San Diego and I ate chilaquiles.
I was supposed
There's
to
a
go to,
Latinx food.
San Diego has very good Mexican food.
oh God, the best, low key. You ever been to that one place where they have like the 3 meats, like it's like carne asada.
Pause.
Are you talking about Taco Bell, my homie?
Nah, no, nigga,
Okay.
but it's in San Diego. Taco Bell's fire too. Though.
Okay.
Shout out Taco Bell.
I love that you're keeping those on, Kevin Gates over here.
I got 2.
I got 2 eyes.
Yo, but the other thing that I was doing when I was in San Diego too is that we were at the fucking like her fucking Armenian
Armenian gang.
like family friends or whatever. This is what they do like to eat. They just have a huge piece of bread and then they just cook hella skewers of meat and they just place it over this bread and everybody's just ripping chunks of bread off and ripping pieces of meat and they're touching the meat and it's like the least hygienic way to consume food that I could ever imagine in my whole life, and the bread just ends up drenched and it's got fingerprints and hummus and
That sounds amazing.
Hummus is fire.
I was just eating it. I took any sense of like, you know,
Oh, COVID, whatever.
hygienic concerns, threw it out the window.
So you weren't social distancing.
No. No, I was not.
Was the baby there?
Yes. She wasn't eating the meat.
Why not?
She only drinks breast milk. At this time. I'm looking forward to her starting to eat food, but
Like
not yet.
eating kebabs and bread.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Probably give her like baby food type shit first, but
Maybe.
Baby food is fire.
you eat
You
that
be eating
I used to eat
baby.
my son baby food sometimes.
jar by jar. I can imagine you eating like 40 jars of baby food. You're still not full.
Not the vegetable ones.
Yes. You eating like a turkey one, like a
Seems like a lot of wasted glass. Like the little jars.
The little jar, yeah.
Or do you refill?
With me, yes, we had to double up.
That's your next hustle. Selling fake baby food, fake Gerber.
I'm definitely going to jail if I do
You
that.
make food in your crib, and then you go door to door selling the Gerber.
I just blend fucking
like
Dave's
a-
hot chicken and
almost
put in the
like a-
fucking
yeah.
baby fucking
Dude, almost
hot
like
chicken
a,
puree.
like a
hot chicken for fucking infants and shit. No,
Hot chicken. That's a business idea. Hot chicken for infants.
yo, honestly,
kebabs.
I'll give my last dollar to that.
like a
Kebabs
like
and
an
the hummus.
Instagram chef, and then you just make it into baby food. Like a
But like fried
seafood
chicken.
boil, seafood boil.
Seafood boil.
Here's my business idea.
Y'all niggas crazy.
I'm an Instagram chef, but
Shout out to all the Instagram
I'm
chefs.
called the baby bird. I chew all the food myself, spit it out, and then y'all got to eat it from there.
You're definitely going to jail.
That's how the baby birds get down. I want to fucking serve people who want to eat like a baby bird.
No, they put that in other people's mouths. They don't put that in jars.
Who says?
They blend it up first.
Did you know? I told you this the other day.
You told
Did
me. I
you know
Netflix.
that
Here we go.
Netflix, the original business model for Netflix,
What are you about
you
to say?
send them a lock of your hair, and then they send you back a shampoo customized for
Netflix?
your hair. And then they basically figured out that they didn't like that idea that much, so they were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna start selling DVDs instead." Because this is 1997.
What?
That's how long ago Netflix started.
You skipped one though.
They saw the future,
It was the hair, and then it was.
and then it was your dog. You send in some of your dog's hair.
Why the fuck?
But
have
my
so
girl
many
told
questions.
me that this business now exists and is popular. That like
So they were ahead of the curve.
they were that this idea probably Netflix was a better idea than this custom shampoo. Actually,
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
They could have did both.
They could have done both, but it's pretty good that they saw that the DVD thing had a bigger potential. But the hair thing, I guess that exists now, and you can do that.
Dude, going to Blockbuster and like renting video games was like the highlight of my
Oh,
weekend.
for sure. Hollywood
as a
Video
kid.
too.
But my girl,
I didn't
or,
fuck with Hollywood Video. I was Blockbuster gang.
I was just listening to this podcast with the original CEO of Netflix, and he really reminded me how fucking bad Blockbuster really was. Like, you remember going there and like the new movie that was out, like they just wouldn't have it.
They would never have it.
What? It would
know?
be, you mean like it was rented out, or like
Yeah.
they didn't even get it?
It's
yet?
gone.
They just
Soon as
didn't
you
have
get
it.
there, it's
you
gone.
go there, you want to see fucking, I don't know, scary movie.
I Am
There's
Legend or
Nothing. Totally empty. You're like, fuck.
What
I
am
gotta
I
go
gonna-
watch the penguins marching to fucking the North Pole or some shit. Like, I gotta
Happy
watch-
Feet is a very great movie.
Right, whatever.
This
I
is
gotta go
before
watch
any of that existed.
some stupid ass movie instead. Like that, like Blockbuster. Like there was a very good reason that Blockbuster needed to be. And also, remember the late fees, bro? They were like really gouging motherfuckers. You would know people who are like in debt from late fees.
I always would think like I should trade like my random shitty video game and put it in the box and then turn it back in and keep
I
the
have
good.
I feel like
something
they
for that
probably
for you.
caught on to that at some point.
Yeah, for sure. But
It was a red box scam like that.
Oh, you were such a red box scammer.
I didn't do it, but I heard you would get the DVD from Redbox and you would scan it with the barcode on there and you would cut it to what was like a CD and you put a piece of paper back in and it would scan it like you returned it. And then you would get free games.
that seems like way too much effort. But I felt that though.
Some people had a collection of stuff from Redbox.
If
They
you
only
go
paid
to a
$1
girl's
for it.
house and she's got a bunch of red boxes on her nightstand,
That means
With
she,
no box.
that
does
means
that
she's
make
in.
you feel like, bitch, there's multiple streaming services out there, like you are dirty? Like,
Oh, you talking about right now?
yeah. Like if a
Wait,
girl still
what?
goes to Redbox, like
That-
do you
that
feel
doesn't
weird
even
about it?
exist.
Grab the
Anymore.
blammy.
Yes, it does.
Does it really?
Yes, the 7-Eleven that I always go to has a red box outside of it.
Yeah,
and
I
see,
haven't
like,
seen a red box
I
in a
see
long time.
construction workers and shit at the red box.
Fuck no,
Maybe it's
nigga.
some other large red box and I'm just mistaking what they're doing there.
Yeah, dude, you're tripping.
I'm pretty sure.
It's
it
maybe one of
exists.
them Jack Shacks you always talk about.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, you just walk in.
You walk into the red box.
I know I'm old because you guys can't even fathom the idea of this business on the side of the highway where you just go jerk off there, which I agree does sound kind of weird. But I've never been to one. I just used to hear about it.
You sound like you know all the ins and outs of to be honest.
I remember going to the most bum ass like down south strip club randomly off the side of the road when I was on tour with this band, and we walk right in and I see a chick who like straight up big ass bullet fucking wound in her stomach, and I'm like 18, just like, wow, like that's real. That's some real shit right there, man.
Go to the Barbary Coast in Hawthorne and you'll see the same thing.
Barbary Coast, you're a wild nigga.
So you know about every strip club in LA, huh?
Oh yeah.
You ever been to Jet Strip?
No. What is that?
You never been to Jet Strip in Inglewood?
You talking about by the
On
Wendy's
La
and
Brea?
shit?
Nah, on La Brea. Bro, you're tripping.
I don't want to go there now.
Nah, I know, but just know, bro. That was that was like one of the first strip clubs I ever went to, and I remember.
Nigga used to live by the Barbie Coast. Why didn't you go there?
Because
They'll let you in when you're 14 or 15.
Okay, that's lit. I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
14-year-old.
Nah, look,
What?
I gotta.
You see pregnant women dancing and shit? It's wild.
I gotta tell the story. This is a crazy story. So, at the time, I was like selling drugs for this girl.
Allegedly.
No, this
This happened. Yeah. I assume.
I was selling drugs at the time, right? And I found out that like the girl who gave me the drugs, she had stole the drugs from my homie. So I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go get rid of this shit before he think I had something to do with it. You feel me? So this bitch takes me to go sell the drugs, and we end up getting into it. We get into some big argument, and she starts causing a scene on purpose because she knew I had the drugs on me. It was like coke, Xans, ecstasy. It was all types of shit in like a balloon, right? So she starts calling me a nigger in public in the middle of Hermosa Beach. Look, I swear to God, she starts calling me a nigger. Like, she's like, you fucking nigger, get away from me, stop harassing me in the middle of Hermosa Beach. And I'm like, this bitch trying to send me to jail.
You immediately get hard because that's your fetish.
Wait, what
It's
nationality
Black
was
History
she?
Month. She was Mexican.
Okay.
It's like, oh, she wasn't white. It's okay.
He tells girls to call him that.
It's Black History Month. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. So look, this bitch is causing a whole scene. I'm like, I gotta get out of here, right? Boom. I go to the bar. I'm like, I'm about to get these packs off. I'm here still. I still gotta get this money. So I end up seeing the homie in the bar. He's like, bro, fuck this. Let's go to the strip club. We pull up to the strip club drunk as fuck. This nigga parks the wrong way in front of the fucking strip club. We go inside, and he gave me maybe like $500 to throw. I threw maybe $70, kept the rest of the money, and I sold coke to all the strippers there. That was my first time at the strip
So you
club.
left with 1,000.
I left with hella money. I probably made way more than that.
That's a
my
beautiful
first,
tale.
That was my first time at the strip club ever.
A beautiful tale of entrepreneurship, and I appreciate you bringing that to the podcast.
This is how I knew that like I was destined to be somebody great.
Destined for sales.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to talk about a topic, and this is literally the only thing that I care about us discussing. And we can discuss other things, but this is the one, and this is the only thing in the world to me right now. Zay Hilfiger sucking a giant clear. I called it glass. It wasn't clear. It was rubber. AD actually, a couple last week, AD goes to me. He goes, you know that Zay Hilfiger, Juju on the beat? He goes, you know he got OnlyFans now. I go, oh, where are he doing like sexual shit? AD goes, yes. And but he didn't go any further in explaining.
It was women.
The next day, I'm looking at Twitter and I see Zay Hilfiger, who composed and performed Juju on the Beat, sucking a giant, straight deep throating. The caption said, check out my tears. Like,
He did have a
he's so proud of his fucking cock smoking skills that he's like flexing his tears. I'm like looking at Twitter like my whole world is just exploding around me. I'm like, what just happened?
He decided to send these screenshots to the group chat.
No, maybe not of the
I
actual.
wasn't in that group chat.
I didn't screenshot the actual
Yeah, you
He said, yes, you
deep
was.
throating.
It's only us three.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck?
How do you feel? And then as I continue to scroll down, we also saw him eating a bowl of rice with his jizz in
See,
it.
my little brother told
I
me.
didn't even see it. You told me about
Wait,
it.
he was doing what?
Because my little brother, I said, bro, the Zay nigga is going crazy. And he scrolled down. He said, I seen some shit that you can't see.
Wait. He said he was eating
"Oh,
a bowl of rice.
Like,
what?
I didn't see it, but you know how like you'll add some butter to some rice?
He put his own goo in his rice and ate it.
Goo. Yeah, let's call it goo. I like that. He mixed his own ejaculate into a bowl of rice.
And ate it.
Is no food safe? That's the last food I would have thought that. Why rice?
We have homies that do things with food, so it's not wild
Go
to
decorate a Snickers bar and eat that. What about a cookie? Remember back in the day? The
Soggy waffle.
Soggy ookie cookie.
I don't know about all that.
The funny thing is this nigga Adam writes it on Twitter and he hits him back like, let's go viral.
And I go, hey,
So
yo,
he was trying to
hey, yo.
he was trying to do shit with you on OnlyFans.
No, I think he wants to do an
Oh,
interview.
I
on
was
here.
like,
It's
I'm about to
fine.
say,
I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are on some freaky shit.
It just
my
makes,
boy.
I just interviewed Young LA and Travis Porter.
transporter goats.
People
Bro.
give them a hard time about having fell off, whatever. They didn't like fall off and then immediately resort to gay porn. Which, if you think Juju on the Beat was quite a few years ago, he did give it some time. But then he just decided at one point, like his throat game was more valuable to the world than being a rap star, I guess. And I mean, I'm assuming that there's probably a lot of dudes apparently paying for this shit.
You want to know the
What
funny?
if his girl's paying for it too?
Probably. Maybe
You want to know the funniest shit about
Is
it?
he?
I
Is
don't
he
know why a girl would want to see him deep throat a fake dick, but
Nigga, like 6 months ago, I'm at this fucking party. He takes a picture with me, he posts it on his Instagram. And when the
check
shit
out my OnlyFans.
No, not the
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I take a picture with the nigga, and the first thing I thought about is when this shit came out, I said, I hope it's not on Instagram, cause I was like, no. And shit was deleted.
My next scene dropping soon. If somebody can find me that picture, I'm gonna make a fake tweet. Check out my new scene coming now with AD.
Zay will have to meet the Blammy. I'm sorry. It'll be rice and everything everywhere.
But, I kind of feel like it's partially my fault.
Rice everywhere.
I feel like this is partially my fault because I used to see this kid around Pump and all them because he was signed to the same management as Pump.
Are you saying he was topping off pumping him?
Well, it remains
Oh,
to be
my,
seen.
don't say
but
that,
I don't
man.
think Pump would want to do that. But and he used to be like, "Yo, let me get an interview. And I was like,
You're like, nah.
I'm like if it was at the moment where Juju on the Beat came out, then I would have done an interview with him. But this is like a couple years later, so I'm like, I don't.
And now
really-
you're gonna do it now.
honestly.
Yeah, the fact that you're gonna do it now.
Him shoving all this huge shit down his throat seems a little bit more notable than like, hey, I had a song a couple years ago. Like, I think that the intersection of him sucking the giant dildos and having this huge song is what makes it interesting to me.
Wait, but you know what's crazy though? We also got Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay guy just got fucking booked on a murder.
So the question is, if there was a one-hit wonder in rap that you really loved at one point and their career doesn't work out, what would you rather them do? Suck dick on the internet for money or kill someone?
Kill someone.
I believe you 100%.
I'ma keep it
too.
G.
I believe you 100%. Yo, but before we get into that though, I want to say like,
These Fashion Nova jeans that I'm wearing are
yeah, fashion. Let me put my leg over my head. Yeah, no.
pause.
But
Pause.
why? Like, we can't just like be accepting of gay people and like believe that gay people are just the same as us, and then when someone that we know starts sucking dick on OnlyFans, we act like it's the fucking
You were the
craziest
only
thing
one
ever,
that
right?
that's
We
tripping.
got to be more mature and accepting.
You
of this,
gotta
right?
be
You
more
were the
mature.
only one that
I don't
should
have a problem with anybody living their truth.
But you
Yeah,
seem like you were a little disturbed by the video.
I was disturbed that I was on his Instagram, and I didn't want people to assume things about me. That was it.
Why would they assume that just because you took a picture with? And do we even know that he's gay? Because I saw a woman licking his booty hole on his Twitter. I didn't scroll down
Yo, he's
far
going
enough.
crazy.
I didn't scroll down. Maybe he's just freaky. Like some guys ain't gay; they're just freaky. They want to do some weird shit. They want to eat rice with their jizz in it, whatever. Like, I mean,
That was next level, bro.
that's some shit I never would have thought of in a million years.
He must be making some real good OnlyFans money. That nigga said, fuck this shit.
He should start making his own beef jerky and nutting that.
Would you purchase it?
Hell no, but if he ate that, it would at least that'd be like something interesting. I don't know why beef jerky came to mind.
I'm
But
just like, what the fuck what goes through your head?
What do you think?
But you know what was funny was that Bosco was like, he's like,
What
I
the
gotta
You
get
got-
Bosco on this topic.
you gotta think about it. It was like 4 different incidents when men doing shit like this the same week.
Jimmy Smacks got wieners in his face. Zay Hilfiger doing this. Who was the other one? There was another. Oh, it's because you told me that
It was
the street
allegedly
level.
allegedly it was fake. A street member did that shit and it was going crazy in the streets.
what?
And
So it didn't even really make it to Instagram.
it was like LA Hood Media and all type of shit. But Bosco was like, what the fuck is going on? He was like, women can't get nothing. It's a throw baby pandemic out here. The niggas is going crazy right
Like
now.
40 years and no gay rappers, and then all of a sudden they all decided to just pop off and start twerking on us all of a sudden. Not that there was no gay rappers, but it's been slim pickings.
I took a picture with Lil Nas X one time.
You did?
Just a random selfie.
We got to get that picture and
No,
put the
relax,
OnlyFans
relax.
caption. Got the OnlyFans. Me and the homie just did some fire shit.
Relax. I could tell he didn't want to like people to know that it was like Pusha T's birthday party at the Line Hotel.
What are 2 rappers that you would like to see do gay porn together?
This has been a No Jumper show.
I'm about to say, you better not answer that.
This has been a No Jumper show.
Oh, it's still the No Jumper
It's
show.
not my
buddy.
boy.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
wrong with this nigga, man?
Well, there's a lot that's wrong with me, but I mean,
Ritalin, man.
do you think?
Yeah,
This is a question.
Get this nigga some Ritalin.
There's a question, and I say this to you guys knowing that you probably haven't heard any of his new music or anything, but how do you feel about Lil Nas X's career right now? Seems like he's been dropping a lot of shit.
With him having the #1 streaming song of all time, he's fine.
That's not true.
That's what I heard.
It was.
No, I know, but I'm saying that just because somebody had a #1 streaming song doesn't mean that their career is
My
gonna be
nigga,
fine.
his royalties are probably retarded.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be broke anytime soon,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean that
I
he's going
wouldn't
to
even-
continue to be a huge rap star.
I
mean,
wouldn't
that-
even care at that point.
I wouldn't care either.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, come on.
I did it already.
Once you get a career, all you become concerned with is keeping it. If you start getting $100,000 a show, it's very, very hard for you to go back to $2,000 a show.
I think that he
feel
can
you.
do Old Town Road for the next 30, 40 years. That's how big that song
Right,
is.
but if he continues to put out fire music, then he could have an actual music career, not just be like a traveling band performing this one song. The question is,
Traveling band.
traveling band,
Sisterhood of the
Oh,
traveling
nigga, what
mental
white people
image.
do all the time. Never gonna
Yeah.
give you up.
That's a
Never
fact.
gonna let
But
you,
don't know that-
down.
what artist performed that?
Yeah, you don't know.
I just know it's
I
called
don't know.
Rick Rolled or something.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah,
That's not the name of the act.
That's the name of the act.
Was it Jim Astley or some shit? I forget the actual dude's
Oh,
name.
yeah.
Rick Rolled.
What fucking?
Oh, that's when you
name?
get trolled on YouTube
Rick,
when
Rick
you think it's-
Astley. Is that it? Yeah.
that shit was actually hella funny. You like click on something, it's that song.
My nigga, they put that in Fortnite. I lost my mind.
I love
do you
AD
mean?
finding out about shit on the stream. He just found out about trans people the other day.
No, I did not.
He
Stop
found
saying
out
that.
about memes.
Stop saying
on this
that.
show. He found out about the
Memes?
Rick Roll.
Oh my god!
He found out about memes.
The old meme.
I don't know about memes.
That is like
He's
the-
still trying to figure out what binary and non-binary. He's still like, you know that meme with all the math over the woman and she's thinking? That's him at night, just thinking about.
No,
trans
Yazzie
people.
was cracking up, and
So you're a
I didn't
boy
understand
and
why
a-
she was laughing. She was like, "You're really retarded."
You're a boy and a girl, and then you
I just said
became
binary
a-
niggas is weird, cause I didn't.
Yo,
I
relax.
seen her homegirl.
You're
or-
binary.
Relax.
I seen her homegirl or whoever she identifies is talking to a nigga in a Mini Cooper. I was confused.
Think
Wait,
about,
wait,
this is
wait,
what
wait,
binary means. You're binary, right?
I don't know.
Yes. No. Binary is gay and straight.
I'm not that.
No, it's not both at the same time. It's either gay or straight, and then non-binary is everything in the middle.
Why didn't nobody tell me that before?
That is probably the most simple way I could have explained it, and we probably should have done that a while ago. Yes.
Well, whoever she was talking to a nigga in a Mini Cooper, and I was very confused.
Wait, so you saying the nigga was non-binary because he was in a Mini Cooper?
No,
Well,
her
confused.
friend, a guy hollered at her friend, and she walked up to a nigga in a Mini Cooper, and I was confused.
But what was wrong with the nigga being in a Mini Cooper?
What type of guy drives a Mini Cooper?
Tiana Trump. Not a guy, but
Yo, you're funny as fuck.
what kind of guy drives a Mini Cooper?
I'm gonna be honest.
How many homies you know got a Mini Cooper?
Somebody
None,
whose
but-
their mother died and they left them a Mini Cooper.
Or
Well, I agree. How would a man ascertain a Mini Cooper on purpose?
or if you're a fucking
And try to holler at somebody with a Mini Cooper, like, hey, come here.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
let me fuck you in
wait,
my Mini
hold on.
Cooper.
Hold on. I had a bitch that had a Mini Cooper.
That's fine. A woman can
and I would
have.
drive her
She
car
sound bad.
all the time.
That
Oh,
is
that's
fine.
lit. That's
That's
lit.
fine.
So niggas might have seen me in a Mini Cooper before.
That's like when you see a dude riding a girl's bike and you're like, oh, that's hard. He stole that shit.
I'd rather ride a fucking GT Dyno than ride around a Mini Cooper.
Nah,
Well, a
the-
GT Dyno pretty cool, honestly. That's
See?
Yeah.
that'll get you in touch with like the 80s. Like
Yeah,
the
that's a
vibes
fact.
that emanate from that bike will have you feeling good.
Now wait, I'm not gonna let y'all slander Mini Coopers because they got the one that's like beefy. It's like a big ass coupe almost.
The medium Cooper.
The me-
Oh, what about
medium
hanging with Mr. Cooper? I'm down to do that anytime.
You know who Cooper is?
Mark Cooper.
You don't know Cooper. All right.
Mark Cooper was the man.
I know
at
who
that
Mark
time,
Cuban
bro.
is
Yo, if this was the 90s, AD would have a sitcom.
For sure.
for sure. AD should still have a sitcom.
Hanging with Yogi.
Yogi Loke.
Hanging with Bagel.
No.
Yo, fuck bagel. We smoking on bagel.
We just talked about that today. Josh's kids just always say the bagel shit, bro.
Okay, you guys can
Why
have
does Josh's kids know about that?
because they want to kill a dog as well. You guys can, you got Black No Jumper, have a meeting commence now. I have to urinate. You have 2 minutes.
One thing about Black No Jumper, you don't talk about Black No Jumper.
Exactly. That's the
Thank
first
you.
thing. All right, so
Thank you.
let's start plotting about how we can dethrone the white man and take over his platform and use it to spread awareness to our colleagues and associates.
Let's have a blind man poison him.
A blind man?
Yes.
What do you mean?
No one would know what happened.
I mean, that's not going to stop somebody else from seeing that the blind man did it.
I'm up for suggestions.
We could have like we could, you know what we need to do? We need to call that girl, what's her name, that got locked in the cage?
Oh, here we go.
That was beefing with
Leave
him?
it alone, man.
We need to call her and she gonna come get him. I told him, man, he was popping shit to her. He gotta watch out. He better watch his back.
Well, he said he ain't gonna help us, so
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't care what he tell you. I'm telling you right now, he's not. If they start packing you out anywhere, he's not gonna be nowhere in sight.
I just hope he knows we're gonna have to catch a fade after that.
Bro,
It's gonna be worse. All right, Josh got me.
Josh-
If anybody that I have their
Josh,
back,
I want you to look me in the eye and say that again. And be
I do
serious.
believe Josh would have my back if I was getting packed out right now, for sure.
How many people? What's your limit? Wow,
Real homie.
That's real.
I'll do the same thing for you.
Oh God, I would too. But I'm like,
How many men have you taken on, Josh? That's the part I heard. Wait, what?
we're talking about how we can get you out of here. How we get you.
What's the main plan? I heard you're gonna have a blind man poison me. That's what Yuri said. I told Yuri I'm gonna take notes. As I'm walking back, repeating, he goes, "They're gonna have a blind man poison you."
Yuri? Where the fuck is Yuri at? You're a fucking snitch.
Hey, no, I got
Yuri.
that from these TikToks, bro. Where there's like a blind man first day on the job as a hitman, and they be just doing stupid shit. It's funny as hell.
That's
man.
kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Watch your coffee.
You did just walk away from it. Yeah.
I don't need this empty. So if you put something in it, I probably wouldn't drink it anyway. To be totally honest. With
What if you refilled it back with coffee?
2 coffee
Plausible.
cups, no coffee?
How about a needle in a kendama with poison in it?
So like, it like pokes him in the hand.
Yep. He's like, ow.
That's
Poison.
And then he goes in the fucking
great
car in his Mini Cooper.
The
and
reason
then
why
just passes out.
The reason why you don't want to kill me with poison is because when they do the autopsy, they're going to say, "Oh, it was killed with poison," and they're going to go and they're going to check your credit card and figure out that you just bought some poison on Amazon.
I bought some Ritalin. I bought some Ritalin. A large amount.
That's how you're going to kill me with Ritalin. That's just going to make me a little perked up the other day.
Perked up. Oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the fucking watch me whip dude killing somebody. What the fuck is going on with that? Do we know anything about this situation?
Because Suicide was actually OG Suicide was actually managing helping him, bro.
Really?
Yeah, he was. I guess he was at his house like a week or two before that.
Really?
Yeah, and Suicide told me that basically the nigga family been like
On some shit.
been trying to like take money from the nigga from a long time, like trying to extort him and shit. So Suicide was helping him. Like, you know, I guess he was planning on moving back to Los Angeles and shit like that. And then this shit happened. I don't know the logistics of that, but I know that he had problems with his family though.
Did you see the case like maybe a couple months ago where
The axe shit, yeah.
he had like an axe and he broke into someone's house looking for his girlfriend that she was not
I
even
saw that
there.
he had. I wasn't following any of this, but I saw that he's basically just been arrested, ran into all kinds of crazy fucked up situations over the last couple months, couple years. So definitely, it seems like there were
This might
warning
be-
signs that something might go wrong at the
Yeah.
point here.
And definitely Suicide tell you about that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
We need an update, but yeah, I mean that's crazy. Hopefully he's not guilty. Hopefully, even if he is guilty, he beats it and can just come back on the streets and maybe strike again.
What if he? What if he?
That would be bad. I don't want
What
that.
if he came back? What if he came back and like made another dance song, but it was just like about killing
He comes
somebody?
back and poisons M22 with a needle in his kendama.
That nigga said, "Watch me whip."
Oh my God.
No. Shout out to 1090 Jake because he said, "Watch me whip, watch me bang bang."
See, there you go.
That was great.
I wonder if his writing team came up with that.
Writing team, nigga.
You think he has a team?
1090 Jake is freestyling that off the dome. Don't come. You got.
This is the thing. 1090 Jake, and we're talking about the end of sentence YouTube channel for the record.
I'm rocking with y'all. And y'all rocking with me.
Who the fuck is that?
It's like prison YouTuber who
best-
just basically will tell you like every day he'll hit you with a story of just like the most horrible thing you've ever heard about. In your
that
entire
white guy?
life. Yes.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah, I
fucking-
seen this shit.
He's super fire.
I had to always turn it off. I'm like, this is too much.
He's just so prolific. He puts out a video every day. And really, when I think about it, I guess like it might not take that long to make a video like that every day. I wonder if he has anybody helping him out with that.
For sure.
He got to have help on the editing, I would hope,
sure.
but maybe not. But either
Honestly,
way, it's like he pumps out so much content, and it's pretty informative.
I'm gonna be honest. I watch a fair amount of his content, and it seems like pretty run. Like it seems like start to finish. Like I don't really see that many cuts in between. To be honest,
He definitely got a teleprompter.
He's one taking
that
it.
nigga's freestyling it
game.
off the dome.
Not the news part. You could tell that in every video, there's a moment where he changes from reading off
Yeah.
the screen to just giving you his thoughts
Yeah, I know. I'm just being stupid. Bro.
I got a teleprompter now for the news.
on your phone, though.
Yeah.
I've seen AD get a lot better at the teleprompter,
Yeah.
which would have been really awkward if I had you in here to do the the news with me, and all of a sudden I figured out that you like can't read good.
Yeah,
That would have been a
Yeah,
super
that would suck.
awkward situation. And I don't like even say that jokingly because like a lot of people really are not that good at reading. You
Yeah,
kind of realize
when
at
I
some
found
point.
out R. Kelly couldn't read, I said, "Whoa."
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like now everybody can read at least enough to have like a text conversation, but like you definitely like if you hear somebody like read out loud, you start to like realize a lot of people like just
Yeah, they're
can't read
really
like
bad.
quickly or like out loud.
Don't make them say kendama.
Who,
They
R.
gonna say
Kelly?
"Karabarabara."
Caterpillar.
Who, R. Kelly?
Caterpillar.
Yo, I'm about to roll up Juicy J's weed right now. Asterisk.
Can we smoke it?
Asterisk.
Is there no edibles in there? The acid that you
Yeah,
gave him?
yeah, can you
There's
not?
no edibles in the weed unless you eat the weed, in which case I guess it is an edible.
Yeah,
But
can
I
you
wanna-
make sure? Can you make sure there's no acid in it this time?
Yuri, you're a snitch. You talk
Yeah,
about the
you're
poison.
a fucking
you
snitch.
snitched on Black No Jumper, you go down.
You a fucking snitch, Yuri.
You know what I watched this weekend? The new Showtime series about 6ix9ine that I'm featured in heavily.
Oh God.
I seen the trailer that you was in there.
Yeah, I was all up in that. It was pretty funny. Good to see that. It was actually like it kept my attention even with the other 6ix9ine reality show or whatever that I fucking watched. The other documentary that they did about
The
him.
ones on Hulu.
It actually kept my attention, even though it's exactly the same story. And I was already really bored with this story because obviously anybody who's even remotely involved with rap is pretty much like already known exactly what happened with the 6ix9ine thing. But it was a good experience watching that on Showtime.
Hey, you got paid.
I did.
Who cares?
Not a lot. It's not like I did it for fucking money. I would have probably fucking stayed home if it was about that. I was just looking for a chance to talk shit about this fucking kid on some documentary.
Some girl randomly asked me if I watched that because you were in it, and I was like, "Do you think I just sit at home and just?" I'm like, "Oh, Adam 22 is in the headline."
You
Let me
guys
click
just
on
really
it.
want to make it clear. We do not watch things that you do. You're on Vlad, not watching it. You're on Hulu, not watching it. Showtime, not watching
She
it.
was just like, "I don't know. That's your friend. I thought maybe you would have watched it." I was like, "Bitch, jump off a cliff."
No, but then you sort of realize like which of your friends are jaded to you like being famous enough to be on TV when like you have
Yeah.
some friends like people hitting them on Facebook like, oh my God, I watched you on the 6ix9ine documentary on Hulu. It was so cool, rah rah rah. And then like most of the people who actually know me don't. Like why would they care? They already hear me talk enough, you know?
Yeah, facts is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm like, I eat burritos with this guy all the time.
yeah, exactly.
He put me onto
His name's Dylan.
a steak and shrimp burrito that has had a pretty significant impact on my life. Although now I'm on meal prep and I'm not eating anything fun or cool. So
Nigga, you had steak with the meal prep yesterday.
that was good.
What's up? Put me on, y'all. What's up? I'm trying to give it the
Bro,
program too. I'm trying to program up.
The burrito is out of here.
I'm trying to be able to just knock niggas out on accident. I got to a situation where I almost got into a fight with like 6 niggas last night
What?
Why don't
Where
you-
were you?
6.
at my bitch's house. That was the crazy part.
You got a bitch now?
I got a bitch now. I got a bitch now.
Shouldn't have said that.
Do you wait a minute?
Should
How
not
did you
have
get
said that.
ran up on by 6
I
fucking?
didn't get ran up on at all, but it was just like a bunch of drunk random niggas at this girl that I fuck with house, and I wasn't having it. I was trying to go to sleep. I had to be up early, so I'm like, y'all niggas gotta go.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Some niggas started getting rowdy with me, talking about Google me. I got 10 million streams.
Oh God.
Smoke purse my little brother. Like he was just drunk talking.
What was it? A little
non-
ominous?
I don't know who it was, honestly.
So I
But
got to keep it blammy with you.
bro, I was just like, I couldn't get really rowdy because I'm like, bro, it's literally like 7 of these niggas and like 3 bitches, and I'm like, if I pipe up on this one nigga or the other nigga that was really drunk, it was one nigga.
You're going to get packed out.
Should have maced.
I was gonna get packed out.
Should have maced the whole apartment.
House phone.
And then you have to sleep in the mace.
That's all you had to do.
Sleep in
But
the
then
mace.
what? I'm gonna have to
crowd.
shoot one of these niggas just because they wouldn't leave the crib.
They going to run.
Yeah, they was gonna run for sure.
You can just catch a body. It's not that big a deal, right? Right?
It just.
Allegedly.
I'm just getting too old to even be in a situation where I need to remove drunk niggas from
That's
this,
what
from this
I'm
bitch's
saying,
house.
bro. Like,
But why are you
you're-
hanging with a girl that got 6 random niggas at her house?
It wasn't random niggas. She knew like 2 of them, and then it was like their friends. It was just like I thought about this the whole time after they left. It's just like, why am I even over here with this bitch who got random niggas at her crib
Well, you
that
know-
I need to tell them to leave?
If I would have walked in there, I'd have called the homies immediately. Like, hey, I'm right here.
That's what I did. That's what I did. But that's what I did. But then they left before it even got that serious. You feel me? It
Like,
didn't-
everybody knows where I'm at 24/7.
No,
Yeah,
listen.
we know. They're always calling you.
Yeah.
They're just showing up.
I called my 2 homies. I called my 2 homies that lived down the street from her, and I was like, "Bring the Blammies, come right now." They was on the way. I can show you the text. He was like, "On the way."
Stop.
You learned something
Don't
from
talk
me.
about conspiring to commit murder on the podcast.
That's not murdering.
I
It's
was not-
protecting
yeah.
yourself.
Attempted murder.
No, you're protecting yourself. No one told him to kill anybody.
Man, I wanted to slap the fuck out of this nigga. This nigga was talking about I got 10 million streams. I'm like, nigga, what? I had 10 million
You
streams.
said,
like,
nigga, I got some shoes, nigga.
I got a
exactly.
podcast, bitch.
I'm like, nigga, I did 10 million streams like 4 years ago. What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up.
Bro, saying that is amazing.
Yeah, the fact that he said that out loud was crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that, because I think he told this girl too, like, Google me or some shit. Like, are you fucking Tiana Taylor? Like, what are you talking about?
You should have said Google me.
On the day. No, because when you really up, you don't gotta flex that.
I would have said, nigga, Google me.
Come on, bro.
When you're really up,
No.
you don't want more people to know who you are in a weird, awkward situation
I
like
do.
this. All right,
But when they left, he told the girl, like, wait, was that Housephone? Like, I think, wait, or like, that looked like Lil Housephone. Like, nigga, you knew it was me. Shut
I
the
do
fuck
it.
up.
I'm on gang websites too. So you sit there, you'll be like this.
You are a funny ass nigga.
Google me. I'm in a gang.
UnitedGangs.com. Search me.
Bro, when I
You don't say.
I don't know why I got that information. I'm a class-abiding citizen.
I went to a meeting today and I like saw some fucking like rapper dude on the way in, I guess, and like they like waited in the parking lot.
A drug meeting?
To holler at me. No, like a regular meeting, and like they just like waited in the parking lot to like holler at me when I left.
What if he was waiting to beat your ass or something?
Oh, that's what I thought. And then I was like kind
what
of
it
rushing to get in my car, like, oh hell no.
Did you
And
have
then-
your blammy?
Yes. Yes, I did, and I was prepared to use it. One in the head, doctor. But no, and then I realized that they didn't want to fucking beat me up, but I still was like, all right, bro, I gotta go.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I don't want to interact with anybody
Yeah, well,
about anything.
that is the big difference between people who like go out in public with all their chains on and shit. Is like, I go out in public with my hoodie on because I like don't want people to recognize me, so I could just be left the fuck alone and play Pokemon Go.
That's why you don't wear chains, because you don't want to get recognized.
I don't want to like call attention to myself or like try to proclaim my value through my material possessions in any way, and that kind of feels like a chain is sort of like the definition of that. That's why I like refuse to get a fancy car and shit too.
You kind of have a fancy car.
You do have a fancy car.
It ain't that fancy. It ain't a Civic, but
It's not a Mini Cooper, but
it's not,
not
a Mini Cooper,
Cooper.
but well, it's not indicative of me being a homosexual, but it's a car.
no one said Mini Coopers are homosexual.
You don't think that the average guy who drives a Mini Cooper is probably sucking some cock in the back?
I think he's binary.
When nigga said kyak.
I honestly, like, I thought that Mini Coopers were like so clearly a gay thing that like the gay community probably claims it.
I think if a
I
nigga,
I never even thought about niggas driving Mini Coopers, so I don't know.
I think if anything, they should like drive a Beetle or something.
A Beetle,
Like a bug.
bug.
It's a feminine car. You want to be feminine, then
No.
drive a Beetle.
Jetta.
Okay. I'm not gonna agree with you guys' homophobic ways, but I will say that dykes do love Subarus though. I will say that. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And dykes, all dykes look like Manny Fresh as well.
Because then you got white dykes though, so then no.
They look like white Manny Fresh.
No, but then you got like the Hurricane Chris looking dykes too.
Oh yeah,
Like hey baby looking.
Yo, I
dykes.
seen a meme one time that said that like there's 4 different types of lesbians, and it was like Kodak, Manny Fresh, fucking a couple other dudes, and like I didn't want to agree with it, but it was pretty spot on. Anyway, now that we've alienated the 4 lesbian women that are watching this podcast, they all just turned this off. They're like, I don't look like
They're like,
Manny
oh
Fresh.
fuck this.
Gator
Fuck you.
boots with the pimped out Gucci suit.
Gaydar boots.
No, but see, a Manny Fresh dyke is more like an auntie dyke,
I agree with that.
like an older, like, you know, she like make it last forever, like with a little glass of Hennessy. You feel me?
Is that a
That's
thing?
it's more like an auntie dyke.
A
vibe.
seasoned E&J drinker.
Seasoned auntie, like she probably got a little young tenderoni at the
A
crib.
little irk and jerk.
What is a tenderoni? I always heard that.
It's a young
What's
tenderoni.
that?
Like
It's
your
a
little
peanut?
piece of something, man.
Yeah. It's
a little tender.
It's like she's like 40 and she got like a 20-year-old little piece. You feel me? Her side.
Shout out
bitch.
my nigga Trouble. He got a song say Young Tender. I'm gonna put the whole thing in her.
Who, Trouble?
From Atlanta, yeah.
Tell him.
Young Tender. I'm gonna put the whole thing in her.
Edgewood was one of the best albums of the last 5 years. Welcome to Edgewood.
I don't know. Like,
Wait.
I like Trouble though. It's
Speaking
hard.
of new music, what y'all been listening to lately? I want to hear what new artists.
Nothing new. I had to drive a lot today, and I listened to the fucking new Lil Durk album and then the King Von album. I was in an extra murderous mood, so I had to listen to the whole OTF.
Yeah, that new Lil Durk is actually hitting, and I'm not the type of nigga to listen to like mainstream albums like that.
Yeah,
That shit
you're really
was-
cool. You only listen to SoundCloud rap with less than
No.
10,000 plays?
Yeah, no, for real.
That's hard.
Actually.
Yeah. I only listen to Chopped and Screwed Yiddish
Mix.
folk music.
Chopped and screwed Yiddish folk music.
I just kept going with it.
Okay, you know what? I want you to go home and listen.
I want you to go home too. This podcast is over. What were you saying?
How long have you been on for?
I want you to
Hour and a
go.
half.
I want you to go home and listen to Ken Carson.
King Carson.
Ken K-E-N.
Ken Carson, Cardi's artist.
You know about him already.
I've heard of him because he had the anti-Mario Judah tweet.
Oh, really? That's how you know about him? Is from that?
Is that weird?
I like Mario Judah.
Okay. But do we...
Super fire.
Right.
He has two projects, I guess you want to call them, like EPs.
Him?
Bro.
I got to check it out.
Super fire. That's all I've been listening to.
Well, if our God Cardi approved him, then I guess
I mean, he's signed to Opium.
the God himself.
Cardi signed me to Opium. I'm trying to be off opioids for 10 days
Yeah,
straight.
you're already on enough opiates. They got to send you to rehab before they'll sign you.
No more Ritalin for you.
That's not an opiate.
It's not, but sign me to Opium. But no, he's super fire, dude.
I'm down.
He just dropped his Teen X Relapsed EP.
Wow.
Very, very short. It's like 5 or 6 songs or whatever, but they're all fire. Every song. Slapper.
I got to listen to that.
Also, I found these kids. I mean, I didn't find them, but just suggested on YouTube. Never watch random music videos suggested on YouTube, but I clicked on this one. This group called AG Club. Super fucking fire, bro.
AG Club.
AG Club. I don't
Adam
know.
Graham Mason?
I don't know where they're from, but they have a remix to one of their songs that has with NLE Chopper and ASAP Ferg already. So
Wow.
they're gonna be pretty huge.
Do you...
They give me like Odd Future vibes or like non-gay Brockhampton vibes.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Brockhampton is exclusively gay music?
No, I mean I thought that they were gay.
I think there's only one gay person in the group, right?
Kevin Bradley. No, sorry.
Kevin Abstract, who I interviewed.
I did not mean to say
who I
Kevin.
interviewed, and they made me delete it right after.
Yeah, they're like, fuck Adam 22. We don't want you to.
I mean, we were just talking about being gay a little too much, I think.
Really?
I don't think he was ready to like have the...
Were you actually?
Yeah. Because he had just put out this music video, and in the music
He's
video...
like kissing a dude or something?
Yeah, you see the fucking, like, you see like a dude in a football helmet, like, going down to suck his cack. And
What is a cack?
a cack is a penis, is another word for it. That's how we say it where I'm from.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend the
But
Brockhampton fans.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I was like sort of like tasteless with how I talked about it. I think the interview
probably
honestly got re-uploaded, at least like the SoundCloud version or
Yeah,
some
for
shit.
sure.
But I don't know. Like maybe when I said like, "So you had the quarterback sucking your cock," huh? Like I don't know if I was a little too in his face with it. You know?
Yeah, you probably were.
I might have not.
Of course you were.
I don't know.
You know how many people would hit me up to like delete their old No Jumper content or something?
Yeah,
And
I love ignoring people or telling them to
I'm
fuck
like,
off.
I'm like, bro, DM Adam. I don't give a fuck about this. I'm not about to relay this message.
I'm sorry I didn't do this interview 5 years ago to just delete it one day as soon as it became embarrassing to
Or
you.
just like some random music video. Someone's like, yo, like my music video has 20,000 views on No Jumper. Can you delete it?
I just hate the idea of it. Like, why am I gonna fucking like? Yes, okay, you did an interview when you were 18, and now you're embarrassed of it. It's like that. Like deleting it is not. It shouldn't even be an option. Like, how are you asking me to do this? It's insane. Like, I can't delete it. It's a part of history.
Shows progress.
No, but
Shows progress.
Progress. I get it. Like, you don't want to be the
No, I'm
person
talking
you were
about
when you were
not
18.
deleted, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just
You
like
said progress.
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 I mean, no, but I just don't like. It's weird that people think that it's like a given that I should delete it. I'm like, did you think that this was like a Snapchat story that we were just going to do this and it was just going to go away? No, the idea is that we do it and it stays online forever. It's a moment in time.
yeah. But then I was like, I remember I was talking to this girl and she like had no idea about what I did or some shit like that. And she like went
Drugs.
and watched. Yeah, in fact, she went.
Which one she watched?
She watched like my exposed interview and she was just like, okay, cool, we get it. Like you fuck bitches or something like that. And I was like, damn.
This is what you take from it?
No, I mean, I guess that's all I was talking about was
But
like doing drugs and fucking girls.
Do you have to do this conversation? And AD, this question goes for you too. Like, baby, I'm a rapper. I have to act like a total piece of shit on camera, like even in interviews. Like I'm just playing a character. AD or Lil Housephone that's not me. I'm Armand. I'm Monte.
I tried to do that.
Does it work?
Took the words out of my
It
mouth.
didn't work. That shit did not work.
Took the words
I
right out of my
I
mouth.
gotta act like I have no respect for women. I gotta act like I'm a killer.
I don't act like
I have a lot of respect for
I
women.
don't act like I
Thank
have no
you.
respect
Not
for
in your
women.
songs when you say bitches, hoes, money, sluts.
What song? What song was that?
That's his biggest fucking single recently.
Who?
AD. It's not actually that.
you?
But it's,
I'm not on the hook. That's OT.
that's it. Oh. Which, by the way, I'm in the big leagues. I'm in the big leagues. Yo, problems ain't my problems. Yo,
Wait,
OT,
play it,
put me on
play
your
it,
TikTok.
play
No,
it.
we can't play it. But
Play it.
OT has his new song out that's a low key Yassi diss. Which
It's
is
not a Yazzie
I'm
diss.
fucking with it because it's low key sending shots at Yassi.
Ow.
Yo, problems. I mean, he's
Can we talk about the
repeating the things that he
response?
said to
It's
Yassi in the interview.
it's
in the song.
referencing.
Right, but it's a diss track.
No, it's not.
It says in the title. The
Adam
title
is
of
trying
the
to
video.
perpetuate the beef.
OT Genesis.
Why are we still talking about this shit a month
Yassi diss.
later? And you calling her a gassy Yazzie? That is not right.
Why are people sending packages to this place that say on it, like to the No Jumper PO box, Gassy Yassi? Like that's who these things are coming
My
from.
nigga,
That's fucked up.
they call
Don't
her
do that.
they call her Jazzy. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, jazzy. That's pretty cool.
I just want to say Yassi's response, 10 out of 10.
Suck her dick.
I had.
I support you, Yazzie, but god damn it.
It was hard.
I had a legendary East Coast rapper.
I would wonder what you would say if I wasn't here.
Listen.
Probably say, fuck AD.
No.
I'm about to take you to the back of the chicken spot and whoop
I
your
had
ass.
a legendary.
Back of the chicken spot.
Check
Yo,
this. I had a
relax.
legendary East Coast rapper hit me and say, "Yo, what's up with them Dominican girls you be having on?" I go, "You talking about Selena?" He's like, "Nah, the one that was with OT in them." I'm like, "Oh no, Dominican."
Oh, shit. Are you Dominican?
People don't even think Yazzie is black, and I don't understand
She's
how
an
you don't
Egyptian,
understand that.
man.
But how she looks like a black woman.
People were trying to act like I was stupid because I said what part of Egypt. Like there isn't different like parts of Egypt.
I think it's all just one thing, one street,
Like-
one pyramid.
People are like, "What? You fucking idiot! She's Egyptian. She's from Egypt." I'm like, "Yeah, but like,
I mean, the funny part about it is that like, what could she have said about Egypt that would have like? Do you know anything about the
no."
geography of
But
Egypt?
but I would
Me
like.
neither.
I would just like to know. It would have been cool to know.
Oh, you're from Cairo? That's cool. I met a girl from
But
there
yeah,
one time.
shout out to Yassi though.
You from near the pyramids? Me meeting a girl from Egypt. You ever seen the Sphinx? Yeah, I've been.
Can
there.
we just go ahead and say that we're never going to talk about this ever again after
We
this
have to.
today?
We have to somehow lay it
What?
to rest one day.
Yeah, we got to just.
Bro, this shit is leave it to
We
rest.
got it.
But see, knowing Yazzie, I love Yazzie doing like just responses and doing this. It's just like, it's just the pettiness just continues to fucking go on. I like that shit though.
Queen Petty.
It's cool.
Queen Petty. I like it.
She learned from her queen, Nicki Minaj.
Call me
very-
Kenneth Petty.
But look at the great things that came from this. She's a rapper now.
I know.
She's on the Shade Room. She has packages
Hey.
coming through.
She sounded kind of natural on the track. I can't even hold you.
She had French
Suck
Montana.
her dick, house phone.
French
Bro, that's my
Montana.
nigga.
God damn.
She got a
I
French
can't hype
Montana.
her up.
You
collab
don't never
coming.
hype me up, nigga.
That's cap. That's cap.
Hey, she got a song
They
with
were
French
trying to.
Montana
They
on
were.
the way.
They were trying to say that you should never take your hat off, and I was like, "You got the homie fucked up."
I know.
I had-
And it's
I had
funny.
your back.
It's funny because I was sitting there at the house. I was like, "Is my head weird?" No one's never told me this. and I put the fucking video out and I sent it to Yazzie. These people talking about, "Don't let Yazzie get you down. You're nothing wrong with your fucking
Exactly.
head." But they got me.
That must feel
Nah.
good for you that like you have lived your whole life thinking there might be something wrong with your head, and now all of a sudden you know that your head is fine and Yazzie's tripping.
Yes.
AD head
Just
game
know-
fire.
A lot of women hit me up. Was like, "I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Your head
Exactly.
is beautiful."
Your head is fire.
Yeah.
Yo, pause. But I've seen a lot of niggas with fucked up hairlines, and you are not one of them.
Thank you.
I had your back, bro. I got you.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Support.
Feel me? I'm supporting my bro. It's Black History Month, bro. What
Thank you.
What should I do to celebrate?
But we can't. But she's Dominican. We can't even support her on Black History Month.
She's Egyptian.
She got black in her, right? A little bit. little smidge.
No,
Like-
people really thought she was Indian.
Like if you call me the N word, I would probably be offended a little
She
bit.
probably used to drop
No,
that shit all
people-
the time before she came here.
No, she can say the N word. She's black.
You grew up saying it, right?
She's
tried to say
black.
I would not try to take that away from you.
She said, "Suck my dick, nigga," and all this other stuff.
You
to
told
you?
who to
No,
suck
she
your
didn't say me
dick?
that.
Wow.
Why would you be talking to someone like that?
Who are you beefing with that you told him to suck your dick?
So disrespectful. You talk to your friends that way, Yassi?
See,
Wow. I don't know about how you guys do it over there in New York, but we treat our friends.
She's from the same place as Takashi.
We treat our friends with respect and love over here.
New York City is the epicenter of non-black Hispanic people saying the N-word. Let's
That's
just throw
cap.
that out there. You will probably not go to a place where you hear Hispanic people say it more than New York
No,
City.
I
nigga,
think-
LA,
I
is
think LA.
crazy with
LA.
it. What are you
No,
talking
that's
about?
true, but I just feel like New York City might be even more extreme with
Think
how.
so?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Fat Joe, 6'9", legendary.
Fat Joe is deaf. He look black.
I thought Fat.
He doesn't look black. He's
doesn't
actually
look
very
black.
light skinned.
You don't think he look black?
He kind of gives off nigga energy though.
He been with this
Maybe
shit.
because
He had his own Air Force
I
One.
visualized
For a long
him being
time.
in hip hop for so long.
Also,
was like
he had his own Air Force One.
Fat
So,
Joe is been
He's a
around
nigga.
so much longer than any of the woke shit that he just gets a pass. It's like, oh, he been.
I feel like he's not banging the N word now though.
I don't know.
but if he did, I'm not gonna get mad at Fat Joe. It's Fat Joe.
It's
Joe,
Fat
he can do
Joe.
what the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Him and DJ Khaled put out a Fat Boy OnlyFans.
But
Where
Have
they
we
ru-
seen it yet?
Where they rub each other's bellies.
Are you on Pump's Playground?
Hell no.
That's the little Pump.
are you gonna get mad with Khaled saying the N word?
DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
DJ Khaled has never said the N word.
But
What?
if
He came out saying they used to say it all the fucking
But if
time.
he did,
we the best,
He's-
nigga.
Yes, he said to stop saying it because he was saying it so
we,
much.
nigga. You're right, actually.
Damn. Yo, he used to always say that shit. He said it. He said it, and then realized like, oh yeah, that does
Yeah,
sound right.
he
Yeah,
did
yeah.
say it.
But see, people draw the line too because somebody told me before too. French shouldn't say the N word. I'm like,
Come
what are you
on.
talking about? This is a nigga.
Who should have?
French Montana.
French
But
Montana.
where's he from again? Like Morocco?
Morocco.
There's some niggas in Morocco.
He's not just with the shit. He's from Africa, so I mean, yeah, I feel like
Bro,
that's pretty
people
much-
try to draw the line, bro.
Where's Egypt at? Hey, they try to say Jeezy can't say the N word. Jeezy sold more coke than any rapper I know.
I would like to see you make
Jeezy
that
just
argument
like
on
my
Twitter.
son.
People
My
really
son's
like that.
picture with his merch.
So whoever gets to say it is based on who sold the most cocaine on Housephone.
Jeezy sold more drugs than your favorite rapper, so he get an N word.
What about all the white drug dealers?
shit?
Aha!
They not really from the streets though.
Backed you into a corner. I've heard that white people sold drugs at one time.
Who? Name one of them.
Brian.
Bumper.
I mean, as far as we know, Brian Pupper kept his nose clean for the past few years.
Playing with my nose.
Are you?
Playing with my nose? That's a Mac Dre song.
You have any news stories? Like you listed off a bunch of news stories earlier. Can you recite some of them so I can tell you why I don't want to talk about them?
Oh, a bunch of stories.
Yeah, didn't we had all this shit
I
in
had
the
a whole
group chat
list
earlier.
I had a whole list. Let me pull them up.
We didn't even take your phone this time. We gave you
Yeah,
phone privileges. That's pretty cool.
You already know.
Great place to work.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Okay, what did I put? I think we talked about everything, honestly. ASAP Bari versus NLE Choppa.
Oh, love that. As somebody who has always aspired to own some fake V-Lone, I love seeing it just really come to light like that.
I mean, I feel like, everyone knows that I was previously not the biggest fan of the V-Lone and ASAP Bari or whatever. But I feel like if you're the owner of the brand, you have the right to call out a celebrity or famous person that is wearing your merch, wearing your brand, a fake version of it. I feel like
I just like the
do
fact.
not sip
No,
that.
no, I'm right here. I'm
Don't,
just smelling
don't
it.
drink the candle. No, but I like the fact just that NLE Choppa then just like chalked it up to how woke he is, that he like
Yeah,
is
that
down
was-
to like save money by like buying fake clothes.
Yeah, he's like, nigga, I don't get. That was
It's
honestly.
like, motherfucker, we know you didn't know. Why you don't just go out and buy fake V-Lone on purpose? You fucking just like buy it because you thought that it was real. Just accept it. Just admit it. You didn't know
honestly,
it was real. It was fake.
I would have never known. But like, if you're the nigga that makes it, like, if a nigga put up with a weird unreleased color of my shoes on right now, I would know that they were fake because I'm like, nigga, I didn't even make those.
The funny part about it is just that like ASAP Bari is so jaded to popular rappers wearing his clothing line that he
Yeah.
can have like a pretty popular rapper like NLE Choppa wearing fake V-Lone, and his response isn't. And keep in mind that like we know like 5 million nobody ass rappers that seem like they probably get V-Lone in the mail, at least based on like what we've seen like in
That's a
videos and
fact.
stuff. Like every once in a while you're like, damn, they just got a box, huh? Like I'm watching this video, half the guys got a fucking Nav V-Lone collab on. I'm thinking that maybe
They all got
a box.
good intentions.
Bari's like, no, I'm gonna call this motherfucker out and just sort of take over the news cycle for a few days. Why not? Kind of a lighter and also a stick.
I mean, you just light it right there.
Hey, you know what's funny?
great idea.
When we did the fucking news, people were like, "AD, you literally commented on this when you have fake Yeezy merch on." Tour merch. I said,
kinda were.
That's an art piece.
It's the homie shit. I support him.
Yeah,
shout out to Carl Lamar.
It's not like you didn't know.
Why
but-
is your
okay.
homie making fake Yeezy merch?
He
though?
makes
I like it.
merch that says Yeezus and shit. It's like clearly anybody who has half a fucking
Yeah,
brain.
exactly.
To
But
run
he says it on there. This is not.
Yeah.
But why? What's the purpose?
I don't know, but I like it.
To make merch like funny clothing that Kanye wouldn't actually make because it was like
Okay.
kind of ridiculous looking like Yeezus shit or whatever. It was
Okay.
like
I'll give you that.
it's like the same way that like you know what was a lick that we used to do is we used to make fucking like Newport dad caps and like Walk Heart dad caps and like all these hats and
Oh,
shit.
so basically profiting off of black culture.
Is that what cough syrup is? Is cough syrup black culture?
And Newports, yeah, for sure, 1000%.
I smoke cigarettes
Shut the fuck up.
on this podcast.
He do be
all
smoking
the time.
He
cigs.
do be smoking cigarettes.
We used
so.
to fucking make all that shit, and people would just buy that shit left and right. I don't know why we don't make it anymore.
Let's make some fake no jumper merch.
I'll make it tomorrow.
What
should have let. They
What
should have.
shall I do?
They should have let me make the merch in the beginning. Like obviously my
I got a t-shirt place around the corner.
We should have hired you to run our sneaker division.
no, but like I'm just saying that my expertise in this level has been proven.
Well, it is hard to get you to show up more than once a week, but would you?
I don't got to show up for that.
These are the Air Adam 28s.
Would you?
I don't need to show up for that. I can just send the designs over.
Just like give me some like of your creativity for free. If you were picturing no jumper shoes, what are you picturing?
Feelers.
Just just a different shoe. A brand that already exists. This is why I like AD. Feelers.
A Jordan 1 with a dick on the side
What?
instead of a Nike sign.
Oh yeah, I actually kind of like that idea. Or maybe
A cack.
maybe I can get an upside down dick tattooed on my face. Upside down dick, just boom. Why not? I have a dick. Get a tattoo of a dick.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Remember A-Life? You remember that brand A-Life?
Oh yeah.
They did like a collab back in the day where it was like a shoe. It was like an A-Life Reebok and it was like a tennis ball. So you should do an A-Life. I mean, no jumper Reebok where it's a basketball, but it's a shoe. Like it's like the shoe is made out of basketball.
Sold.
There you go.
Hey, you seen the Nikes that they coming out with? They supposed to be you don't have to
Put your
take
feet,
yeah.
you don't have to like lace them up or
But
nothing.
I'm like, nigga, I've been doing that for years. Kick these motherfuckers off. Like
That's a fact. Me too.
I never untie my shoes.
My shit's always ready to go.
Yo,
the high rollers are ready. He did it first.
Those are some very beat samples I've been skating.
the other day, my girl was carrying the baby and like trying to do something else, and she's like, "Can you put my shoes on for me so that I can go outside like right now with the baby?" I go to put her shoes on. She
Why don't you
wears
just put the
her
baby
shoes so fucking tight. Like I'm like, holy shit, she's really like stringing up a football every time she puts her fucking shoes on. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Yeah, burn his feet. Drip it all over his feet.
I thought you were about to drip.
Yo, it looks like bacon grease now.
No, don't blow it out.
COVID.
Wax got on me, cuz.
Ugh, dude.
Y'all freaky.
Splashed up on you?
Y'all pouring wax on each other. Y'all niggas is
Yo,
freaky.
you want to get into
look.
some shit like that?
No.
He looked at him so
Oh,
serious.
it's on the table. Look, Hennessy.
I'm gonna taste it.
I dare to taste it right now. Oh, that nigga's sick. Does it taste like Henny?
A little bit.
I'm not passing him the blunt. He's drinking table Henny.
Table Henny.
Hennessy. You got to admit, that's one of the best songs ever. Yo, if we ever get drunk together, we're going to listen to that song.
I'm not gonna be drunk with you by myself.
Obviously not
if
just
we
us.
ever get drunk
I need
together.
a witness. I need a witness that I get drunk around him.
Surviving.
I just
Adam
noticed
22.
that
He might overpower me.
those earbuds was connected to this. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong?
Yo, I like podcasting so much more now that I don't have those because they started to really hurt my ear, which is weird because I didn't notice that for the first few years of me doing podcasts.
Well, when you have a weird ass
Definitely
head,
not
these feel
edible.
comfortable for you.
Definitely, the candle's
God.
definitely not edible.
Yeah.
Candle's not edible.
Oh, I just realized you ate wax. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
When did AD start smoking weed? That's the crazy
Sorry
part.
hanging out with me.
Too bad you don't pass it to me. Nigga, I gotta tell him every fucking
Every time.
podcast.
Because
He be like this. Here, pot lord.
Pot
I be
lover.
but yeah, where's that nigger at?
Whoa.
Sorry.
Where is Pot Lord?
He's on the way with the kush.
He's become a consistent presence here. So
Yeah.
You guys just smoke weed with their kid in the room?
No, never.
You don't? Well, you don't even smoke
I
weed, so it's not even a decision.
passed
you
their
made.
kid the blunt before.
Wow.
I never drank in front of my kids either.
Are you serious?
Ever.
Why would they wouldn't even know what the fuck you were doing.
I just never did it. I don't believe in that.
I respect that, even though probably you've been like ridiculously shit-faced in front of your kids regardless.
I have a 2-second.
Never. How do you just not get, like, you drink so much outside the home. We know that being drunk can last quite a while. You've never, like, gotten drunk and then went to your home and we're still drunk?
No, when I get home, it's like 4 or 5 in the morning. They sleep.
in their sleep. Yeah.
Isn't that when the kid wakes up?
yeah.
Right?
My son. Okay, but by that time, I'm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on.
But you told me he, like, comes up and, like, bashes you with a truck in the dick while you're sleeping.
My little brother is right here to tell you. My son will whoop my ass when I'm sleeping now. And he does some shit now where he just likes to lay on my fucking leg. And he will wake up and just like, I'm like, God damn it. It's cute, but I love it.
I'm looking forward to that because my daughter has kind of gotten strong enough to the point where she can kind of sock me in the face when I'm like up in her face. She can kind of like pow, like once in a while.
Oh no, I wake up to full kicks like.
I'm looking forward to that. That sounds great.
Yeah,
That does not sound great.
can't get mad. It's
I
your
feel
kid.
like your baby is growing up so fast.
And your baby look just like Lena for the record.
Yeah.
I think she looks like me, but
I think she looks exactly like you, like Lena.
people say both. At this point, I just stopped even paying attention.
Nah, I don't
'cause
say both. I say
to
Lena.
me, it looks so much. She looks so much like me, and then, but I can see what they mean when they're saying it looks like her, but I gotta stop saying it.
You know what's crazy? No.
I'm like scared to gender my own kid. No, I'm gonna wait till she's old enough to make her decision about what gender she is.
Wait, you know what's crazy though?
Just kidding.
What if she looked like both of you guys put together?
It's almost like she's half of each of us.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I got the
don't
dominant
think so.
genes.
I think she looks
I got
more like.
Ibizus. I got True Religions on.
Hey, my Ibizu collection has been going.
I've
crazy.
seen some dope ass Ibizu shit, and it was very pricey.
Where's Ibizu?
Bro.
Tag them in the comments. Let's get the free box over here. We need that.
I need that.
Who
More
the
than
fuck owns Ibizu? We have no idea, but
I
we're
do.
willing to sell out to you for
I'll
free.
tell you.
Somebody's giving us a present for the Wednesday shows coming soon.
These ain't diesels,
I'll
bitch.
tell you
These is
afterwards.
Ibizus.
I'll tell you afterwards.
I was talking.
You have a big pod coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who you got on? Me?
Well, you'll know in the morning.
Me. You got me on there.
Let's just say things gonna get spicy. I'm thinking. I gotta stick around. I gotta stick around to witness it. That's how epic this is.
We don't want it to get spicy, man. We gonna keep it. We gonna keep it cool.
Keep it
The
Gangster.
return?
No.
OT? No.
No.
The return?
I'm gonna bring OT back for sure though.
I'm surprised you didn't change your name to AD Genesis at some point.
Oh my god.
What? That's like it could be like.
We just start a whole mob.
I mean, like it's
Adam
the whole
Genesis.
family. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, Adam Genesis. As soon as I get down, I just change my name. Well, like 21 Savage, Man Savage, Lotto. They got a million different Savages. Y'all could have been the different Genesis.
It's kind of fucked up though, because my first baby mama name
Damo
is
Genesis?
Genesis.
And then you got Damo
So,
Genesis from Odd
Sega
Future.
Genesis,
Yeah.
Damn.
It's kind of bad.
Trippie Red Pegasus album. Kind of sounds like that.
Maybe I should change my name to AD Iron Man.
He was saying that he wants to change his name to his full legal name. I said, don't go Compton AD.
No.
Isn't it already a rapper?
I'm a rapper, actor, podcaster, bro. Armand AD Douglas. I have IMDb.
That's fine, but like your rap persona is like your superhero version of yourself. So I don't think you should be.
I want to go watch Dave again now that I know you. Because I didn't know you when I watched that, and I was like, he did an amazing
His whole
job.
character, I could play his role a day.
No, you fucking
Yes, I
couldn't.
could. It's just straight up like, hey, you cut me in line? Get the fuck out of here. Next time he's on the show, hey, you took my cookie? he's a Debo, but Debo had way more depth than what you exhibited on Dave.
You a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
he's
I'm
a
just
hater.
saying, like
You know that?
you're playing kind of a one-dimensional character.
You want to do anything to keep me here. You want to do Saturdays and Sundays too?
Anything to keep the black man down. And it's Black History Month. You are a fucking piece of
I'm
shit.
just saying.
God
that
damn it.
Hopefully next season of Dave, maybe Little Dicky will write some depth into the character. You can come out or some shit.
I have
while you're
another
fucking
show I'm on.
terrorizing somebody.
Watch
on this
Streets
show.
of Compton. It'll show you some more depth.
Okay, I need to see some more depth. That's
It's
all
on
I'm saying.
A&E, man.
Damn, I'm
For
out
sure.
here critiquing your acting now.
Damn,
Yeah, like,
what's
nigga.
up? Damn.
Money, hoes, cars, sluts.
What song is this? Is this
One
a
of
real
his song, bro. I'm just saying.
Jake Paul was working out too before the fight.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fire.
That's how we know you're a white nationalist.
You can't say shit like that on Black History Month.
You sure can't.
Hey, shout out to
Sorry, Jake Paul.
Shout out to Desto Dub. That's an awful lot of dreams. This is one of the.
You cannot show
I
Martin Luther
just
King.
realized that's what that was.
You just realized this.
You didn't
right
even
now?
know that was
Well, I
Martin
didn't
Luther
realize
King.
it was a dub thing. I just thought it was a
Nigga.
pink Martin Luther King shirt.
Does it not say that's an awful lot of dreams?
No, that's tight. Honestly, I'm really happy about the restraint that Dub showed by not somehow using like MLK and a bottle of lean on the shirt, because that would have been really fucked up. Because that's like every
If
other
he
shirt
would
he
have
makes.
been born.
For Black History Month, I want everybody to watch this movie called A Night in Miami. Dope as fuck.
Yeah, you told me about that last time. I do
Yeah.
want to see that. That sounds
dope.
really good. Yo, I'm almost done season 2 of King of the Hill. Speaking of Black History Month.
That is not
I
King
want,
of the Hill.
I want everybody to go
Nigga,
home.
I don't think there's one black person in King of the
No,
Hill.
there has to be, right?
No, there's an
there's not.
Indian person.
John-
What's that?
John
John
Redcorn.
Redcorn is the darkest nigga in that
He
damn
is-
show.
He is the darkest.
There's not one black. There's
No.
got to be a black
I don't-
character. at
I-
some
Look,
point.
look.
I'm on season 2 and I don't think I've seen one
But
yet.
but even Doug, they made all the black people blue and green.
Oh,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
why they were that
like
tough?
Skeeter and shit. And
never
Mr.
thought about
Bluffington, he was black too. You could tell.
The soul of the black man is blue. You learn from Doug. Right? Did Doug help make you the decision not to join the Bloods? Which you seem like you might be waffling on right now based on this outfit.
Oh,
Waffling?
my God. What does waffling mean in your analogy?
When you jack off
Going back
onto
and
a
forth.
waffle,
No.
and then whoever jacks off last.
I
has to
talked
eat the
about
waffle.
the waffle stomp last time, right?
Waffle what?
Waffle stomping.
What's that?
Is when you take a shit in the shower and then you stomp it down the drain.
That is stupid
What
as fuck.
the
And it
That is retarded.
it creates like
stupid as fuck.
Creates a waffle type impression. I heard somebody use this term and I was like, why didn't I think of that? Actually, that would be a great brand name, Waffle Stomp.
But why do that when there's a toilet a few feet away?
I'm not
Shit
saying
down
you
the-
should do it. It's not like it's an awful lot of cough syrup is saying you should drink lean. It's just acknowledging the existence of lean.
Do the chicken. Do the chicken.
Who was it that came through and I showed them the chicken and I kind of felt like they were like, why is he showing me this? Like, this is kind of weird, man.
I don't know. Usually the music streams, I'll be high as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
totally different dynamic.
I'm high as shit.
P Fizzle.
Tina just popped him a bean. Yeah, I'm high
You,
as shit.
you get super sober AD on the news and fucking Tuesdays and then Wednesdays.
I'm
I'm an animal.
100% knowledgeable about what happens to AD when he smokes weed because I've watched it so many times on stream and I've seen him go from sober to high as fuck in front of me so many times that I like watch the progress of him. It's not progress. It's
Digress.
regression.
It definitely is downhill from there.
It's all downhill. It's so interesting though because he'll sort of like pick out like a phrase and just repeat it over and over so he doesn't have to think anymore. Like he one time he was talking about the WB and the frog. He's like,
What's the
"Oh, man."
WB?
Yeah,
You miss all my ticks, nigga.
He's like, I love that. With this, the WB. By the end of the podcast, is the only thing that he could say,
and you laugh
Here's
every
the-
time.
for a while.
Like,
yeah.
"Caca!"
Yeah, caca.
There you go.
His brain gets so high that he can only repeat one phrase over and over.
Nigga,
and
you
over.
encourage it. We started a caca gang
It's definitely the most immature. Like we are like not recognizable. Like right
on
now,
Fridays for sure.
we seem like geniuses. This is like a TED talk in comparison to what we end up doing on that shit.
Yeah. I think the most intellectual conversation we had was when Chuck English was here.
Oh, yeah.
It was a
Shout
totally
out to
different
Chuck
experience.
English,
Yeah,
man.
because we're doing an interview with someone who doesn't do ketamine every 5 minutes.
I like the ketamine man.
Okay, yeah.
He's cool.
K-Man. The K-Man. That's what they call Kramer.
I'm about to just go out and just start. Actually
Yeah,
doing
Kramer
that
said
shit.
the N-word too. You shouldn't talk about that Black History.
No,
Black
Michael
History Month.
Richards said the N-word.
No, Kramer.
Kramer did it.
Kramer was on his best behavior. There was like one black person on the entire Seinfeld, even though they're in New York City. It's actually pretty fucked up if you think about it.
And that's my favorite South
What were
Park
you just saying?
episode.
You saying you're going to kill me or something?
No.
Oh.
My
I
favorite
was saying,
South
I think
Park
I'm gonna
episode.
actually just start going on wild ketamine benders, just so y'all could leave me the fuck
Just
alone.
at least do one and just let us know how it was.
All right, I'll do that. I actually will.
Bro, when's the last time you did ketamine? He's like 20 minutes ago.
I hate y'all so much.
Yeah, if he did ketamine before he came on the podcast, I'm pretty sure everyone would know.
That's a
What
fact.
does ketamine make you feel like?
It's an animal tranquilizer.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
It
I
makes
was-
you pretty like.
I think you would be like,
I've seen some bitches like,
if I see some bitches like, I'm running out the room.
you
I
definitely.
didn't do it.
exactly.
I definitely have been to parties and like seen some girls on the couch like pretty incapacitated, and then it was explained to me like, yeah, they're doing K, and I'm like, okay,
I'm out. I'm out.
that's what that is. Stay away from them.
Yeah, I'm like a.
They're gonna turn into an
I don't
elephant.
like downers unless it's like lean.
Lean.
There goes your tick.
Lean is a thing.
We were supposed to pour,
Lumberjack right now.
We were supposed to pour
Lumberjack.
What this? This isn't the live stream. You can't just tell me to dance. Which that's another
He's
thing
like,
that
dance,
he does.
white man, dance.
You keep fucking listening.
That's another thing he does a lot of. He'll say like Cabbage Patch, and like I'm high.
Dance, white boy.
Why are you
dance.
listening?
Dance, white boy.
He like this. Lumberjack.
It just seems right.
If the role
It
was,
seems
if
right.
the role was reversed, where he just told you to dance,
Do the
it was-
whoa.
That is not the whoa.
It's kind of like that. You're like throwing things
that-
up.
No, look like you're juggling.
Is that genuinely how you think the
you're
whoa
juggling
is? Like,
kendamas.
I'm juggling Shaq's balls.
Pause, cause you didn't put. You always do some
Pause.
shit to ruin it. You always do something to ruin it.
Every time he talks to me after the show, he's like, "Yo, they're gonna kick me out the gang if
No,
you
I
keep
do not
saying
say
this gang
that.
shit around me."
No.
He told me he gets calls from people that are like, "Yo, you gotta tell Adam stop saying that gay shit."
I've had plenty of success.
Why are you passing to him now? This is a clockwise circle.
It is Black History Month.
Yes,
thank you.
exactly.
The white man has to be last today.
It's Black History Month. You both think the same thing
At the same time.
We didn't even think that was black unison right there.
That's what unity can do for the community. Yes, that was a good point.
That's what
That's a
unity.
bar.
That was
That's
hard.
what unity can do for the. That's a Smokey
Hey,
Robinson
that's
bar.
our first fake no jumper shirt. That's what unity can do
in
to
the
community.
community.
She got booty juice on me. Now I got a booty tea.
We all were just trying to think of something that
I
rhymed.
know,
We all came
I
up
know.
empty. Yeah.
I let one off.
Pause.
Oh yeah, pause. Wild and mild. What the fuck is that?
What is wild
It's-
and mild?
Is that like a black and mild, but it's wild?
I'm pretty sure it's like a No Jumper Kendama sticker.
This is a good brand because I'm not going crazy right now.
Oh yeah, honestly, the Juicy
Oh,
J
yeah.
fish. It didn't taste too good when I first hit it.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna be
you
honest.
give AD a couple more of these Juicy J blunts, and
It's a
it
wrap.
could be a thing. Laura, make sure you include that on the timestamp so I can remind Juicy J that I'm promoting his weed. Just because.
Oh, that Juicy J shit?
I think Juicy J did.
asterisk.
Nigga, that's who introduced me to Lil Dicky, bro.
Juicy J.
Really?
Yes, nigga.
How do you know Juicy J like that? Let's hear some AD details.
From Wiz.
Oh,
Taylor Gang.
okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Did you own camel shorts and low cut Converse at the time?
I still have camo shorts.
You need some.
Thank you.
We would think of you as a total like squad switcher if you just joined Taylor Gang and left the AD Genesis family.
You know what's crazy?
Did you think
People
about
people
it?
was asking me that today. Like even Wiz was like,
it kinda
because of the
almost-
T, because I got Trust God on there, and it's like T God.
TGOD, yeah.
Okay, speaking of Wiz, you want to hear something crazy? I go to look at who are, because on YouTube you can view who your most popular subscribers are. Wiz Khalifa subscribes to the Jumper YouTube.
It's my guy.
Probably watching this right now.
It's my guy.
That's crazy.
Bananas.
He
I
changed
have no
my
idea.
He changed my life in high school.
He did. It made you want to get high and just chill out.
Yeah, because I was like a wild ass nigga for real, and his music was like chill out music.
Me and him joke on each other, bro, all the fucking time. It's terrible.
He seems like a great guy.
I really want to do
He's
an
one of the
interview
best,
with him.
bro.
I met him one time at a party. Actually, he's
He seems
legend,
like
no.
he seems like someone who is like so dedicated to their craft, and like I watched him from like his first mixtape till him becoming the superstar, and like he's a nigga that really deserves to be in the position that he's in. You feel me?
Wiz Khalifa was the first rapper that I found out about from some random ass hipster girl that I was
Yeah.
sleeping with at the time. And I'm like, how the fuck you know about like a cool new rapper before me?
Yeah, right.
I was like, what the hell? Like things are changing.
And him and Currency together, out of here.
Shout out to Currency, man.
Why don't they reunite? That would be a good way to
They
get
still
everybody.
they still
I
doing
feel
shit.
like they just did
Currency
like
about
a,
to do some shit for me too.
If they put
It's my
out a
guy.
project together, don't you think everybody in hip hop would take notice? and
What's
just
the
have
name of
to-
that
have
first
to
one?
listen to
For
that?
sure.
What's the name of that first one? Can anybody tell me? Clear the runway, baby.
Yo, but
I told Currency too. I need my motherfucking Bapes collab he got.
I got a free Wiz Khalifa live experience one time because we were all riding bikes at Hollywood High. Obviously, Hollywood High, like the most famous skateboard and BMX school of all time.
Yeah.
And Wiz Khalifa was performing on some fucking like night show or whatever, like Jimmy Kimmel or one of
fire.
them shits that they film right there on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
And it was when he had, what was that fucking song? See You Again? The fucking huge,
Oh, wow.
biggest fucking hit of his
Yes.
career that we don't even like think to give him credit for because it's not a fucking rap song basically, but like most ridiculous song ever, like the biggest song of his career. And he's performing this shit. You were there?
Yeah, it was for Revolt.
Laura,
That's fire. Laura
you
was
are
there.
a fucking soldier of the community.
Yeah,
Look
you're-
at that.
Yeah, Laura's a goat, honestly.
So we're all just riding bikes at Hollywood High, and Wiz Khalifa performing in the background, and we're just taking it all in. It was pretty. It was a.
Do you know that's how I got into
moment.
boxing? Because I
Hollywood
let
High?
No, because I let Wiz fucking kick me, and I was like, I can't let this nigga
What you
people do this
mean?
shit. I'll show y'all off camera, but this shit's crazy.
oh no,
You couldn't handle it. He's too skinny.
No, that shit hurted
He hit you
bad,
with the
bro. It was
hurdle.
like 3-4 days that I was fucking hurting. I was very embarrassed by it.
hit you with like a spinning back kick or
Nah,
some shit.
It's crazy. I'm gonna show
So
you
that's
shit.
why you're doing all the fighting training right now is because you want to one day give Wiz a run for his money in the ring.
Yep.
I fuck with that.
That's fire.
And your journey will be done once you can beat his ass. I mean, you're a pretty big guy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you kind of got an advantage right now. But
Yeah,
what rules are you gonna operate on when you eventually do take on Wiz in the squared circle?
We fight to the death.
To the
It
death.
has to be that. Weapons.
It's like
No weapons.
I'm gonna throw brass knuckles.
It's like
in the
Black
ring.
Panther, bro. Like we're in Wakanda and we're fighting for the title of Black Panther.
If you
Black-
throw him
a
off a
black
waterfall,
November.
that would be a hip hop tragedy. Don't do it.
Damn, don't do it. Yeah.
Don't do that. That's all bad. We have to.
If we lost AD, that would also be a tragedy.
We've lost.
Please do not speak the evil.
That's what
Hey,
I'm saying.
we've lost too many of our favorite artists to being thrown off waterfalls.
Don't go chasing waterfall.
You remember when you found out that song was about like a fucking chick with AIDS?
It is?
One of the verses.
I did not know
It wasn't
that.
until I saw the video that I'm like, oh, well, I'm like in my.
Well, you
fourth-
just fucked up
I'm
the
in
song
like
for me.
fourth grade. Like, oh my god, this shit is so deep. How did I not know?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that until you just said.
I did not know this.
You could watch the video again right now. That's like one of those things. Like,
Why do you remember that and I don't?
because I'm a student of R&B, my friend.
You're a
But
piece of shit.
that's like the kind of thing that you listen to it so much as a kid that you didn't really like think about it. And if you went and watched that video right now, you're gonna be like, dear God, that fucking shit.
That's
hit.
how I felt about was it OPP? It was like some sexual shit. I didn't know that.
That's how I felt about Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. I'm like,
That
yo,
was a bad cover
like,
too.
I knew that was weird even when I was
No,
like,
yeah,
I was like
exactly.
10 listening to that. Like,
Why is this fucking 30-year-old man in the back of a Leah on the cover? Like,
I'm like, why does he want to make a song about fucking a girl that's so young?
my
that
nigga, you
her
want to know
age
the
doesn't
craziest
matter?
shit about R. Kelly? Is the nigga called himself the Pied Piper, and when
And
you
nigga-
look what the
bro.
Pied Piper is,
But that goes to show you that motherfuckers don't do no research about.
no,
shit.
that mean
They
that
just-
nigga was dropping them hits, and it was like,
you
keep
go.
them coming.
When the music was that good at that time, there was
My nigga drop, I Believe I Can Fly. We
Keep
don't
going.
believe it.
Oh my god, that song put him in a different
Yeah.
stratosphere, dude.
Damn.
Bro,
the fucked
every
up part.
elementary school, that was their fucking
That was like
graduation
every
song.
yeah.
Church.
I can fly.
Every church.
When you get added to
I
every
can
church
fly.
playlist in the country all of a sudden, and every fucking Sunday they're just playing that shit,
Man, it's a rap.
you're
You outta
banking.
here.
It's going
Bro,
down.
that's crazy.
And
bro.
now he's in prison.
I like that he's one predator that you're willing to take a stand
And two,
against.
Michael
You're out here
Jackson never
trying
did
to
nothing, nigga.
Free Bill Cosby ass
Nah,
motherfucker over here.
I listen. As long as nobody say nothing about Michael Jackson, I'm cool. I don't believe anything about Michael Jackson. I don't care about.
Damn, Laura got your back over there too. That's hard.
Thank you, Laura.
If Laura,
No Michael Jackson, Eminem slander
if
allowed
Laura
here.
believes
Yeah,
it, then
no
I'm on
Eminem
board,
slander.
man.
No Eminem.
Free MJ.
Eminem. Never mind. I was about to say some such.
What?
I was going to say that Eminem is the most important figure of Black History Month. Honestly.
Laura would probably make
Probably
that
agree.
case. No, you never met a Eminem fan like Laura.
No, I know.
It's a totally different level.
One time we was joking. I think Pun was joking. Was like, if we had I'll call Eminem. She was like, you have Eminem's number.
Right.
I was like, damn.
Dude, Yassi posted about some Nicki Minaj shit today, and she wrote, comment your favorite Nicki Minaj song. I'm like, this is so obviously Yassi. And it's like, how many of the
She's
No
definitely
Jumper
a barb.
fans do you think have a favorite Nicki Minaj song? They're going to say the one with 6ix9ine.
She's definitely a barb.
Trolls.
Itty bitty piggy.
Trolls
whatever.
is my favorite Nicki
She
Minaj
went
song.
crazy on that.
She just made the
Bro,
face.
she had one of the hardest freestyles on the Soulja Boy beat. On She Got a Donk beat. Come on, that shit was hard.
Oh, she went crazy.
She went crazy on that.
I seen Yazzie eyes light up at fucking karaoke when Nicki Minaj came on. Like the
believe it.
moment was there. Like
I can see her taking that really seriously. Actually,
You know, I think the
she
last
put her
time,
glasses on too. That's how I knew it was
see her
serious.
do Mary J. Blige. That shit is funny.
the last time I did karaoke in my life was I was at some bar with this Asian girl about 2009, and for some reason me and her did like Jay-Z and Rihanna fucking Run This Town, bruh.
You know which one I like?
That song
I was
new.
Rihanna.
That song was new then.
I like the William Hung. She bangs, she bangs. Talk to me, tell me your name.
I played poker with William Hung.
like in real life
He
or on
was
the
hung.
internet.
No, yeah, real life. Real life. It's on the internet. He's
Oh,
not
no.
bad. He knows what he's doing.
I would love to sing with Smokey Robinson.
I should get you a song with William Hung. That's my first act as your A&R.
Smokey Robinson?
Well, that too. How much do you think you can get a verse from him? He got to do some gangbanging shit, though. He just say gangbanging over
He was
and
like,
over.
spinning that dope, losing our hope. Gang banging.
We got to watch that again.
That was cracking.
Cracking.
If you could put Adam on a song to like do the intro, I was like some like DJ Scream nigga, like some shit like that.
He's going to say,
I'll say that, yeah.
can you please do the podcast Saturday?
Hey, I just want to send a shout out to YBN Namir because they was trying to count my boy out, but
Shout
he
out to
got
my
a
love.
hot song with 21 Savage on the remix. He got number 97 on the charts right now.
Banner.
Op Shopper or Chopper, Shopper, Shotta.
Stop
I forget.
playing with him.
But either way,
I heard that song was going crazy on TikTok, but I didn't know it jumped up.
all I'm saying, all the rappers that you already seen YouTube videos about them falling off, they're still just one TikTok hit away, and
That's everybody.
These kids don't know shit.
Everybody is one TikTok away.
My
Yeah.
nigga, you can be like the open Gundam style nigga. He was clearly 50, dancing his life away. And made one of the biggest songs ever.
Yeah, me and the homie was just talking about that, bro.
But that was just like the first K-pop song that like almost every American heard.
Was he gay?
K-pop.
Oh, I thought you said gay. I
Pop.
was like,
Was he gay?
that's what I thought you said.
I didn't even know that.
It's the asterisk weed.
It is.
Yeah,
Hey,
the asterisk got me blasted, kid.
hey, I'm off the asterisk. It got me blasted, kid.
This nigga laced me with acid.
I took your bars. Exactly.
Chicken right now.
I kind of have a headache too. It's not a good idea. All right. This has been a good one. Everybody, nojummer.com. We got a whole bunch of fly shit.
And tune in to my shit tomorrow, nigga.
You won't regret it. 6 p.m.
New High Rollers drop coming very soon. That's all I gotta say.
I put his glasses on.
Tokyo
too.
Goons 2 coming soon.
Tokyo Goons 2 coming soon, actually.
Featuring Smoke Perp.
Hey, just know I do need to drop some more music again. Niggas been asking me in my DM, so I think it's about that time. I gotta outstream these lame ass niggas, man. That's what I gotta do.
Looking at this rollie is about that time.